edge of madness.
So, once you've heard the madness, everything else is just cheap whiskey.
Most high Christianists, mental abolitionists with the vision gift, seeing the deliverance from the ignorance, cognitive dissonance. Future I envision this. On and off the mic, I speak right like this is what the mission is. I know the wisdom biz and overstand like who, know and bear that witnesses. I am the power refined, God man. Equity too high to equal the caveman. God's son, true builder of the land. Destroyer of the demons, I'm a pop on where they stand. Word of biz, born exposing opposing plan. It's Deacon Vinny, microphone Jones with a forced hand. This next level cipher writer spark the minds that light the fire. Call me Mr. Mystifier, mute the gift and lift us higher. With the frequency that frequently fit, inspire elders and young thugs that do what they do, where they do what they dumb. We think they lazy, they think we dumb. We put the work in system that a system to be numb. Make them good Christians, but don't link them to where they from. So I write rhymes with them ancient guidelines. To fight crime sitting on the sidelines. But when they got the blind eyes, I just treat them like they dumb.
Walk with me, twist your loud, get your double shots of yak, sit down, have a talk with me. I'm from an era where certain shit just couldn't fly. You tell another man suck your dick, you might die. These new dudes got it confused, thinking it's a game, until somebody hitting at their ass, bringing the pain. But that's the plan, they want us to kill ourselves. Our existence is up to us, no one else is responsible for raising our daughters and the queens and our sons and the kings, teaching them everything about necessary tools we need to use for survival. It's way bigger than reading Qurans or the Bible. That's gonna go over the heads of many. Thick skin, homie, I got plenty, so I'll be ready for the backlash and slander coming from my own people. It's sad to say, but we'll never equal our full potential as long as we following what they teach us, telling lies, holding 8 books and never reach us. At least us, the ones with some knowledge of self. But trying to wake my people up is a struggle with self. Instead of begging for a seat at their table, let's build one. As soon as they try to violate, let's kill one. That's where my heart at. A couple hundred years of the same treatment gave us Obama, so we think we even. I ain't believing none of this bullshit, them puppeteers speaking, telling us lies each and every weekend. Banana in the tailpipe tactics. To tell the truth, I feel we moving backwards. We got a lot of actors playing the part, but it ain't in their heart, so what's it worth? Got brothers dressing up like chicks, toting the purse. Everybody capitalizing off us. We ain't too far from giving up our seat on the back of the bus.
Living letters, heed my scriptures, see my testament. I heard, so knowledge, wisdom first I represent. I serve the blurred with vision, giving betterment. No urge to splurge, I got nerve, I'm self-evident. Self-evident, self-evident. No urge to splurge, I got nerve, self-evident. Self-evident, self-evident. No urge to splurge, I got nerve, self-evident.
Son of Chuck and Nina, born clock cleaner, 7-level seer, dirty devil beater, protector of the people like African spatial features. And my soul sees the reap peeps deeper. I said fuck the conference in Geneva. Them unjust and sit tight-lipped while America mistreat you. Them colonizers ain't say shit, so I'ma grab my wisdom, stick my pistol, grip and whip them out on creatures. Them hiding on Jekyll Island, smiling till we come wildin' out the speakers. Hood robbing, reserve spoken heard, birth my righteous receivers. Smoking herb might disturb them Paul Johns or Peters. Them faith is facetious, and I ain't praying to a white Jesus. Cannot deceive us, we are not blind believers. I follow the viewer of a black heart Yeshua. I'm the deacon, speaking with the cure. So Golan Jada Shaka Sativa law.
Want these truths to be
Once you lose track of your heritage, you lose track of your divinity in this world.
I serve the blur with vision, giving betterment. No urge to splurge, I got nerve, I'm self-evident. Self-evident, self-evident. No urge to splurge, I got nerve, self-evident. I serve the blur with vision, giving betterment. No urge to splurge, I got nerve, I'm self-evident. Self-evident, self-evident. No urge to splurge, I got nerve, self-evident.
Listen, dedicated beams from afar, G.O.D. Grimoires, you bars, stolen from a land of Atar, the Avatar, the King, the Ra, the Queens, the Jar, the body of Allah, the Jacob, Yah, Santiwa, Moors of Spain, shackle and chain, and whipped and hang, and murdered the brain, golden diamond shop at the arm, the art of war from niggas to guards, the ISIS papers, love who you are, green of all, the sun on the star, possessed with all the drinks and bars, the guns, the ooze, and alls and all, to keep us in the American scene, nightmare, to them the dream, serve the fiend, chop the green, murder our team, bury our team, from the homes, getting rich, the stool tone, did this, the elders scared, none prepared, none aware that danger's here, time is now to clean the house, to clean the crib, sweep it out, I'm talking about the righteous route, I know that's hope, there will be no doubt, to teach the youth, cause they need our help, too many strain, the pain is felt, and we shall overrun the devil, the hash, the mind, the level, the rebel, cause we are the ones we're waiting for, noble to Christ, whatever we are,
living legends, see my scriptures, see my testament. I heard the herd, so knowledge, wisdom first I represent. I serve the blur with vision, giving betterment. No urge to splurge, I got nerve, I'm self-evident. Self-evident, self-evident. No urge to splurge, I got nerve, self-evident. Self-evident, self-evident. No urge to splurge, I got nerve, self-evident.
Proper leadership, proper inspiration, properly equipped. The black man is the greatest human fighting machine God ever created. If indeed God created it. I think the gods of Africa created it.
You know what it is. You know what it is. Hey, let me say this. Let me say this right now. Turn this down. Let me turn this down. You are on the Hardcorrespondant Podcast with the Hardcorrespondent Sun DA GR8. Word to Biz, Russ Blade, Mama Biz. I gotta say this before I go any further. Biz Bronze lost we lost Biz Bronze 8 years ago. We lost Russ Blade, Biz Bronze's younger brother, 2 years after that. Last week, we just lost Biz Bronze's mother. The only one surviving in the McKee family is Leanna, the younger sister, my little sister, because they was my brothers. So I'm taking a pause right now just to let you understand that Mama Biz is now with the ancestors, is traveling and on, and she's with her sons. But you lost the greatness when you lost sons, and now the mother and the grandmother. So Mama Biz on this one. Mama Biz, my brother old analogy, my father Sam Brown Jr., and my big bro, my OG, you know what I mean, the creator of the Zilute with the Z, the one of the kings that created outlaw RBGs, Malik Bombs, Cheese, and Busty's crap. Busty. You know what it is. Hey man, Sun DA here. We're gonna have a nice show for you. Y'all got to see, and we start like 9:30 is something like that. I told you it's the ish time, y'all. But if you stay, and you know you're gonna get something proper. So this is what we giving you something proper right now. So we're gonna get right into it, and we're gonna deal with the proper principles right off the bat. Now, if you've been following since the beginning of the year, the Gregorian year, I've been dealing with the proper principles that we need to be following, taking heed to, you know what I mean, walking it through. We dealt with the Nguzu Saba, and today is Ujamaa, always everyone Ujamaa, cooperative economics, you know what I'm saying? And that being the case, I spent some money with my African people today, you know what I'm saying, who was looking to get back and, you know what I mean, get back to the situation. But we're going to go through this proper principles right now. These are the 10 virtues of Ma'at.
Facts. Let's drop them. All I need is I got the other joint. You got to send me that one too.
Yeah. So
get on the screen.
Rocking off.
Yeah.
It goes first thing and first and foremost, y'all. You had to get before you got out of the schools, you know what I mean, after 40 years of being in the schools and really learning, because it takes like 40, 45, 50 years to really get this. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
I must.
And not to cut you off, and when we let the Greeks finally enter, you know, the Kemetic schools, they had to do it for 100. They had to go through 100 years of our teachings in order to be able to break off and hold it down on their own.
Exactly, and you know, crystallized calcium pineal gland. You can't understand and overstand. So
facts.
The first one is I must control my thoughts. I want you all to hear this now. Control your thoughts. Then the next one is I must control my actions. See, don't react. You know what I mean? And don't just contemplate on anything. You're thinking about what you're thinking about to gain the wisdom. That's the knowledge for the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You control that thought. Then you have that thought with action. See, it didn't say don't do any action. As a matter of fact, this next thing is action. You know what I mean? It's understood you, but control your actions, control your thoughts, and control your actions. It says, I must have and show devotion to purpose. I must have faith in the ability of the teacher to teach me the truth. I must have faith in the ability to assimilate the truth. I must have faith in my ability to wield the truth. I want you to understand, you got to know that your teacher is going to teach you the truth. You got to know that you can assimilate the truth and become part of the truth. And then you got to put it into action.
Facts.
Wield that truth. You know what I'm saying? I must be free from resentment under the experience of persecution. Now, I'm going to say this. In doing that, that doesn't mean that they don't get the justice. It means they're going to get the justice they deserve, but you're going to do it unemotionally attached. It's the emotions that be getting us everywhere and throughout this community, throughout whatever so-called community, when they bring us information and they tell us some things is happening, our emotions get involved.
Damn, right.
You're not supposed to forget what happened. You're just not supposed to dwell on the feeling of what happened so that you can get more accomplished. I ain't saying you can't get accomplished if you go in there angry, and I ain't saying that. Not at all.
Right.
Or accomplished with that anger energy, right? If we utilize that anger energy for force.
It's called, not to cut you off, but it's called, in the energy level, in the energy way, it's called Hadu energy. So, just say if you watch like Street Fighter or something, it's a movie. You see the one dude, he got a more calm spirit. So when he used his Hadu energy, it was coming out blue. And then you got a dark side of the Hadu energy, which that's where you get your red. Now, yeah, it's a dark side, but if you can understand, control your emotions, as said, don't react off emotions, and can use that anger in a positive way, that's what you'll be using it for. You know, some of us get the dark Hadu energy. We don't understand what it is. So we go off the Richter scales. You're ready to go out here, do stuff, do things. You don't know where that feeling is coming from, but you can control that and use that to your advantage.
Yeah, this is the magic that they think is something else, but it's not.
Yeah, they call it, you know, they call it all types of stuff. Draw us away from it. Make sure we don't get in tune with ourselves, get in tune with, you know, spiritual things. Keep us trapped under the book.
Because the spirit and the warfare and the spirit go together. You understand? You understand, people? You understand that? So let me get to the next one too, because it comes back around again. I must be free of resentment under the experience of wrongdoing. Okay, one is persecution, and the other was wrongdoing. So even on the lower level, when they do you wrong, again, don't get emotional about it. Just go get your shit. You know what I'm saying? I must cultivate the ability to distinguish right from wrong, that which is loved from that which is hated. You understand? That for us, melanin people, black people, my African people in this country and all over from the diaspora, understand what that means. That means that you got to love yourself enough to de-establish the colonizer's mind and know
that is not the right mind, but your African-centered mind, your communal African-centered mind, your spiritual African-centered mind, your pineal gland first eye mind. Now that's the right mind. And it's about life and liberation. It's not about death and destruction, unless we are destroying and death, those who have caused death out of protection, which what we was talking about earlier is the real man's job.
Thanks.
Real man's that they got you tricked, right? Because you don't know the right. So they got you tricked in thinking, well, I gotta go in here and get this job, I gotta work this job, I gotta feed my family this way. That's not the only way to feed your family, and that's not the only food that's gonna feed your family. You can feed them all you want, but you don't get them the right knowledge. You don't do the knowledge radio, then you know what's gonna happen. They're gonna end up turning on you. They're gonna end up doing all kind of talking about you as if you did them wrong. You hear? Because you gave them right knowledge in a world that's backwards. So get that. And then here again, this is the last one right here, number 10. And it's wait, here we go. Come on now. I must cultivate the ability to distinguish between distinguish the real from the unreal. Have a sacred-centered set of values. Now, that one there is the reason why you're getting the proper principles from me. That's why I'm not just going to tell you about what's going on, what's wrong, or we just going to bring people to tell you what's wrong, but I'm going to give you direction, because the direction has already been given to us. It's already been laid out. It's already there. And the defense and protection of our people is in that. You know what I'm saying? Physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, economically, health-wise, all of that. It's in these principles that I'll be giving y'all. And it ain't me giving it to you. It's just me revealing it to your internal dialogue. Because we all know this shit.
Right.
We just act like we don't because we make more money the other way. But that's what I told y'all the other week. Y'all need to stop that capitalistic situation, acting like, you know what I'm saying, you use your capitalist using spirituality to get your funds. Where you're supposed to be spiritually inclined and manifest capital to liberate life, not build financial gains for your oppressive system, nigga. And I don't mean it like God. Stop acting like they nigga. You got to do something different. Be a bigger, you know. So with that being said, we have the brother Heru on here, King Heru from the Get Righteous Podcast. Pardon me, bro. And we got coming through. We like to get into the music a little something. So I'm waiting for my brother Kentext, and I know he on here.
Thanks.
On here.
And I just want to add in too. If y'all need something, you want to learn about yourself, learn about your body, learn the difference between you and the other races and mankind, people out there, that came from a different side of the human perspective. But go ahead and get this book right here.
I mean, the Neanderthals. Y'all should understand, niggas is Neanderthals, and that's
the Neanderthals.
Man, you can see what on this station, bro.
Okay, facts. All right, word. Yeah, because I'm breaking out because I keep the podcast universal, so I got to break it to myself. I got to remember I'm real on this one, and I got to give y'all some smoke a little bit. Yeah, but go ahead and grab this book, especially for I don't care what race you is, but for my people, of course, you see what it say. For my black people, my melanated people, man, go grab this book. It'll let you know about why we go through the type of diseases and sickness that we get right now. Living on this Western colonized food diet, the way they run their system, we are totally different people. So that's why you start to see our people get sick early. They in the hospital early because we're eating and doing things that our body and the way we are put to run and sustain the earth. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole different way of living in life, and this will help you out right here. And it's shit. It's about 70 pages, and everything in it is just straight you know, you can see I went through it. You can see it's marked up. You know what I'm saying? Everything in there is on point. You know what I mean?
The author for that.
Facts. Author?
Who's the author?
Lalila Africa.
Lalila Africa. Just I figured it was. There's two of them.
Yep.
There's the one by Dr. King, Dr. Carol King, I think.
Okay, I want that then too.
Yeah.
I want them all. Look, I want it all. I want it all. Some they just what they get. Well, look, some I understand. They just take what they can get. I want it all.
Okay. I do believe the God Kentext is somewhere in the room. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like to get the God through here real quick.
Go ahead and click that link, God. Get it on. I know it's a few steps, but once you start clicking, it'll jump you in.
Yeah. It's a little something.
Let me hit some of this medication.
So my people, my thought, I got that Jada Muse. Somebody out of Jada Muse, and Muse is thinking. So my thoughts. Here's my thoughts, y'all. Just a real quick something that just build on. It's my muse, but just build on this real quick. You have the ability to get out of anything that you're in at any time. You may not have been trained to get out of the things that you're in, but you have the ability to get out of the things. Are you willing to take that big choice, that hard choice to do whatever you got to do to get out of that? And what I mean by that is not do whatever you got to do to somebody else, but do whatever you got to do for yourself, to yourself. See, we are always concerned about the competition and conquering of everybody else's situation without really handling ours. The real warrior handles himself, herself, first and foremost, to get that control, to pull in the cosmic power. This is just what it is.
Facts.
So where are we, or where are you as an individual people? You know what I'm saying? Where are you personally with the warfare against the colonized mind of yourself? This not just even, because I know there's Caucasians watching this shit. So this ain't just for my black people, for my Building Liberation Alliance Connected Knowledge. It ain't just for y'all. This is for everybody to understand. You know what I mean? This is for everybody. Where are you at defeating that colonized mind? Because the colonized mind got you abiding by the oppressor's way in any way, whether it's politically, whether it's health, whether it's economically, whether it's sexual, whether it's religious, whether it's entertainment, whether it's education, whether it's war. The fact that we are first looking to copy what they have done to us to beat them without pulling from who we are universally. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Creating the way that we've already done, or recreating, or whatever you want to call that. But we have everything we need. The unification coming together, the conglomeration. You don't have to do and think what I think, but you know that you're fighting for the same thing I'm fighting for against the same person. Our difference aren't as important in the difference as is important in the attacker.
That's facts. That's 100. That's 100. Y'all answering that question? How y'all feel about that? Are you ready individually to attack, you know what I mean, to go into darkness and come out into the real light? You ready to change ways within self? You know what I'm saying? To pick up what our ancestors couldn't pick up, you know what I mean, and put it together, and then turn that into unify. You know what I'm saying? Building, empire building. That's coming out the dark into the light. We're talking something different right here. You feel me? You gotta be ready to break, and you gotta understand that going through dark times, going through hardship, going through things that you don't want to face. I'm telling you, it's not going to do nothing but build a better you. You know what I mean? You fight through things, you go through things, you get through that craziness. Like it's like when you get sick, you down, you out. Once you build back up and you get right, and you get that, that woo sign up off you. You know what I'm saying? You ready? You back at it. You ready to attack? You know what I mean? The next level in life. So we do that. You know what I mean? With the things that we fear. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but to rise. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing but to rise above, but you do it individually first. You know what I'm saying? Attack what you fear first. Get over all that. Build self. So once you build self, anything else that you touch, it has nothing else to do but build. You know what I mean? But go up. You know what I'm saying? There is no shatter. There is no breaking. You know what I mean? There is no, what if this can happen? We already prepared for that. We already set for that. Mind strong, body strong. You know what I mean? People around you strong. You know what I'm saying? So that's facts. I'm with the God on that. I don't know if we got more people coming in or not. I'm holding it down. I'll talk to you. I can see y'all in the chats, kicking it. Yeah, medicated. Shout out to the queens and kings. That's definitely tuned in.
Here we go. Y'all can hear me again?
Yeah, you're back. Definitely.
I was always there. You ain't living left. You know what I mean? We won. That's what I'm saying. It's that unification. You seen what happened. You built on that aspect, which I knew you would. You know what I mean? Peace to the God, war on the devil.
You already know. You already know. That's it. There's nothing. That's here.
Oppressor, the pressure. When we bring the pressure to the oppressor, that's the type of shit that be happening. Oh, shut that nigga off. What you say?
Oh yeah, exactly. And we all know that. We know that's why we need y'all bumping it. That's why we need y'all sharing it, putting it out, commenting as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? Even if you just putting a thumbs up, because the more it's rocking, the more it's going to touch before they can try to touch us. Like, you know what I'm saying? But right now, in this day and age, there is no stopping. As now, y'all see us on the podcast, y'all see us on the IGs, y'all see us on the social media network. But this spring and summer, we're going to be on feet. We're going to be out there. We're going to be on stage. We're going to be in the rooms. We're going to be gathered up. We're going to be building. We're going to be speaking it to where you can't shut this off because it's raw and direct in your face. You know what I'm saying? So as we're going to keep spreading it through the social medias, we're going to definitely hit the ground this spring and summer because it's that time. It's land time. It's build time.
This is why I be telling you. This is why I be listen. Oh, y'all don't understand. My brother right here. He a little younger than me, right? And that's what I love about it. I love him. You know what I'm saying? Because he represent the aspect of it ain't all fall on deaf ears. You know what I'm saying? And he bringing it up, and you hear the combo. But we representing this tsunami. He got the Get Righteous podcast, which comes on Thursdays, right?
Sundays at 8.
Sunday 8.
Right, Zito is in the comments. My partner in the comments right now. Sundays at 8, I believe. 8-ish. like bro said, but definitely 8.
Yeah. Listen, we always on time. Time never on us. Stop worrying about it.
I'm about to say, facts. In like you said, universally, we don't even, time is nothing to us. We go through. You know what I'm saying? But for y'all, 8-ish.
yeah, on that time. And the brothers be talking about everything. They be building, you know what I mean? It's a nice convo, but they be building with y'all. And then it's a certain way to understand. So, you know what I mean? That's why, you know what I mean? I wanted to make sure that, you know what I mean? And I told y'all from the get-go, I got guests all the way up into April. But I wanted to make sure that I got the brother on, you know what I'm saying? And y'all go check out his podcast because this is a tsunami. We are not a wave. Y'all sauces is saucy and dripping, and we get you, all right? No doubt. That's
cool.
But we a tsunami. You know what I'm saying? Because when we hit you, the effect is forever.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And if you don't accept what I'm saying, because I don't believe nothing. So don't believe me. Just accept it or don't accept it. Agree or disagree. But I'll go back to the aspect of look what happened when Public Enemy, X-Clan, BDP, Paris, The Cool, and Poor Righteous Teachers, Brand Nubian, hit the situation. Look what happened, right? Rakim. Look what happened. It affected everything. Because hip hop had affected everything, and then this affected hip hop. When the message came out, it changed the world because hip hop was doing something to affect the world in a different. They was not letting you hide what you were doing, what they were doing to us. They exposed it, and then they came on it with the proper propaganda. You mean for the political front? You know what I'm saying? And it also brought us spirituality. Also brought us lessons. You know what I mean? The lessons is them proper principles.
Thanks.
So 5% raised the consciousness, raised the awareness, raised the principles and the character of the artist, the hip hop artist, so that they have something to musically intrigue the people with and bring the people in, because music has always been that point from before the slave fields. We were singing all over and passing information and message from. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they took the drums away from the people when they would come raid our villages and raid that, so that we wouldn't stay in tune and be able to vibe off each other. We could talk the music without saying the words. So they took the drums away from our people. You know, that's how the Africans in Brazil was starting to fight back, because they told them, they took the martial arts, they took all that training away from us, so we go and build on it. So they started the capoeira, which people thought it was dancing, but instead of dancing, they was really practicing and doing moves. So that's how you got that martial arts joint, because anything that we could rock with, they try to take from us because they know what it meant. You know what I mean? We was in tune with it. You know, like you said, we can bring that out. We can bring that energy out, that connect. Like, oh, I heard that. What did he just say? Let me hear that one more time. And then once you hear it 2 or 3 more times, you're like, yo, won't you come listen to this? And then it's a disease. And they know that. That's why they switched music around. That's why you got rap now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got hip hop, you got rap. They talking all this wild, crazy, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah and stuff. And they know the more you push it out, the more the people got to hear it. And the more you hear it, see, at first you hear it, a lot of us that do listen to our hip hop and still listen to our real music. That's why when we first hear something, we like, nah, I ain't messing with that. But while riding in the car 10 times and it's still playing, you're like, oh, wow, you bopping to it, even though you know I'm not rocking with it for sure, but it done played, the rhythm done hit you so much. Now you know what I mean? You got a little head now to it. So they knew what they was doing. They know what they're doing.
I mean, the whole aspect of what they're doing to the music, which we're gonna get into, is what I said. Pardon me, y'all. I sent the wrong link to the God Kentext, the God of Quam. I just sent the right one to him. You know what I mean? There it goes. He about to be in there. But the aspect of the music of what they doing, and the reason why I brought that up about the message is specifically because, you know what I'm saying, and P, because when they seen that in Public Enemy went overseas and made money, they're like, oh shit, they can really make money off this. This is not a fad, but it was too late. They gave us disco to get rid of the soul, but we brought disco back into hip hop and we brought the message forward. It wasn't ready for that. So now they said, okay, we know the power of hip hop. So now they flood us with nothing but degradation. They flood us with nothing but destruction of our own, because we are the number one enemy of the state. You mean, even if you don't see that in the murders by the police, you don't see that in the treatment in the justice system throughout the whole situation. We are the number one enemies of the state. So understand this. When they give you the music that they give you, and they push that bullshit on you, and they dumb down and they disconnect synapses in your brain, so you ain't even thinking proper. Hip hop has the most words in all of music, so you're thinking as the words go. The more words you have,
just say it is in that book.
You're doing, the more thinking you're doing, now you're critically thinking. So hip hop, true hip hop, you know what I'm saying, or the fifth pillar of hip hop. You mean that part of rap, the fifth pillar of rap, it does more than just give you the entertainment and more than education. It connects the things that have been missing that your colonized mind has hidden. All you got to utilize is the tools that you already have inside of you to do something else, and that's fight. See, it's a liberation life over here, and that means there ain't no life until we all liberated. If we all ain't liberated, we ain't liberated. And liberation means you got to make the sacrifices. Peace to the God, King Samir. You know what I'm saying? War on the devil. Peace to the God, King Samir, but war on the devil.
Facts.
Because what he was saying is, are you
Salute.
really
Salute? What's good, God?
Good, salute. What's good? Yeah, what's good, my brothers, man? How y'all doing, man? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, you hear me?
All right.
Thought that real quick. They because we still on the Jada Muse joint. We didn't even get into the strength, the fear and the strength there, but we're gonna get into that.
No doubt.
What I'm saying is the sacrifice has to be made. You understand? And some of these coon ass niggas, some of these cats that you know your family. Yo, listen, your family members and some of these turn you in coon ass niggas.
Yeah.
Word.
You gotta be ready to, you know what I'm saying? Like they did it in Haiti and IT. They took care of their house niggas first.
Facts.
Now, you know who it is.
And that's number one. I mean, ZeeZun definitely my cuz that run the sort of podcast with me. He in the joints right now. He know I always say that. That's number one. You thinking about the enemy so much. I got to get this motherfucker that looking like the same like me. That's about to turn me and try to do me dirty. They gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
The enemy right there.
Yeah, you could be fam, you could be friend or ex-friend or whatever it is. That's where you gotta go. You gotta get up out of here.
You got to
go.
go.
The one thing we're not gonna do, we ain't messing with no fools and we ain't playing with no fools, and we not coming back for no dum-dums. You know what I'm saying? I can't be Harriet Tubman. I can't risk coming back because a few of y'all, you know what I mean, hesitant and don't want to get right. I can't be Malcolm, you know what I mean, ready to go overseas with brother Martin, you know what I'm saying, and then what old boy do? Oh, they getting too close. Let's pay somebody, you know what I mean, and set them up. So we can't do that. We not playing with y'all house Negroes. We not playing with y'all behind the scenes.
Word up.
I mean? Yes, boy, that shit that's over with. You know what I mean? That's a dub for them. They can forget that. Facts. And I tell people
no coons allowed.
Yeah, exactly. I can smell you. I can smell you just like if I was out in the street. I can smell if you're gonna snitch. Well, I can smell if you with this. And if you're not with this, that's cool. That means play that shit and play them games with the ones that's with that. Stop attacking my women. Stop attacking my children. Leave these kids alone. Leave these women alone. If that's what you want to do, even as a female, if that's what you want to do, cooning and dashing and in the streets is still bullshit. Go have your own society and do that shit because y'all gonna leave ours alone because we about to make it normal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we this spring and summer, we out. Yeah, we're gonna rock the social medias, the IGs, the YouTube, but we're gonna be on feet.
Hard body with it.
Facts,
hard body with it, man.
And he's telling me the truth. Speaking of which, since you brought that up, January 29th, this January 20th, last Saturday of this month, is my Earth Day party. It's DJ TYSTIX Earth Day party. You know what I'm saying? Now my actual Earth Day is next week, next Wednesday, 7 days.
I'm in there on this one. I ain't doing no more overnights, late night working. I'm in the building.
On air on my born day next week. This time we got Blue Pill coming, and we also got Thunny Brown, the Thunder God. You know what I mean? Coming through this joint, rocking it out. It's gonna be fire. You know what I'm saying? In convo and coming with it. But my actual my born day party will be at 254 Auburn Ave at Pal's Lounge, which when it originally was made, it was the first black hotel in America. You know what I'm saying? That's what
we gotta shoot a documentary there or something. Yeah. We got to turn that.
Man, I wish I could get down there for that, man.
What is it? That's a few weeks, so we gonna get you down here. What is it? That's for 2 weeks?
Yeah, look, I'm gonna be out there in a minute, man. I'm gonna be out there for a while too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna be on the surface real.
But part of let me finish it off because I'm glad you said that. Glad you said that. We gonna be in the building also. After that, that we're gonna be there the last Saturday of February as well, and we're gonna start off our conscious thought series. The conscious, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna build more with y'all on that. But we're gonna have we're gonna have a little showcase going on. We're gonna have $500 prize for the best. You know what I mean? In the end. We got four joints, and then at the fourth joint, we're gonna pick out. Have a panel of judges for the best conscious artist and the best sauce, mumble. You mean with
Yeah, you know what they like to do. I get on their beats too and mumble it.
The best trap. The trap drill mumble rap. Look, they need to make their own genre too, man. They like how they got heavy metal and all that. They need to make trap, because that shit that they doing is not hip hop, fam. It's disrespectful to real MCs. You know what I'm saying? Disrespectful to real MC.
Let me get this out. I knew what we was gonna get into when y'all we got on. I know where it's going.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you said what I just said. I said, hey, hip hop. I said, we listen to hip hop. This shit is rap. It's real rap. What they doing, they just rapping. They just mumbling a whole bunch of shit, spitting some you know what I mean, some crazy word. You know what I mean? That's a whole different joint. Don't tell me that, I'm listening to hip hop and throwing on one of these cats that's on this radio right now. Nah, you're not.
Nah, word up, not at all. Not at all.
One of the main reasons why these cats is doing what they're doing is because they're not being put around or allowed even to get the music that we got coming up. So when we got it, it was a balance.
Indeed.
Disrupted the balance on purpose. So I'm personally gonna make sure I put on shows that reconstruct that balance and make them sit in there and hear that properness. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you the opportunity to do your thing. You're not in competition with conscious artists. You only in competition with yourself for real. But if you're competing for that $500 with the artists in your same genre tick, and then you're hoping your genre, let's make the sauce, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't care what you name it, but you mean you're gonna do your thing. But also, conscious artists, there's a $500 prize for you too now. Stop playing.
Oh, shucky, yeah.
That's like, wait, hold up. I need to transition because I need to be able to be in.
So I'll be right back. I need
to be in both parts, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I kind of, I sat back for a moment and, before I got back into recording and all that with the music, I said, how I'm going to take, how I was before, you know what I mean? Rapping about my street life or this, that, and the third, whatever. Bring the same rhythm, same wave, add this consciousness to it, you know what I mean? So that we can disrupt this bull crap that's going on. But yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely, man. Most definitely, man. It's definitely time for the conscious to come in, man. Matter of fact, man, I just recognize that that's the God King Heru right there.
You already know.
Because the letters is mad small on my phone, so I'm looking. I'm like, I've been polying with the God on the Instagram, but I ain't know, because I'm still trying to figure out the Instagram thing. You know what I mean? I'm still confused with it, so I don't be understanding how to do a lot of these networks and all that. But you know what I mean? Because I still be trying to striving to. Well, I have been living off of the grid for so long that now that I'm back in the matrix, you know what I mean? I gotta, I gotta I gotta slither up around now. You know what I mean?
We gotta neo it out a little bit. That's all right.
Yeah. We here to add on and disrupt the negativity and bring forth the consciousness. That's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is a balance. When we dealing with Ma'at, we have to deal with a balance. And right now the balance is off. Everything is all the way to the left side of the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So we have to organize and come together to bring forth some positivity. You know what I'm saying? Because the positivity is the nurturing, the food, the medicine. You understand what I'm saying? We have to bring some of that back, man, because the babies is dying, man, because of the frequency. The frequency is so out of order. You understand that the balance is off. You know what I'm saying?
You just put a report out today, because I study oceanic atmospheric studies. That's another thing I study, is ocean weather and things like that. And they just put out today, she was like, it's a defect in babies being born worldwide because of the way our atmosphere is and things is being ran because of the like you said, the frequency and everything is all balanced. But one thing, if we know anything about, no matter how it happened, Mother Earth is gonna she gonna set it right. And if it's only a few of us left, then I'm telling you that's what it's gonna be.
Listen, man, they say only 144,000 gonna make it back, man. I'm trying to be one of those. You understand what I'm saying?
They ask me why I talk about UFOs and extras so much, because they presented themselves to me. So
that's our family right there. That's the family.
My uncle put me down on certain things, and I was young, so at first, you're young, you're like, man, what you just say? You know what I'm saying? But then, as I got older and I'm studying and I'm reading different books, and then I had this, couple of encounters, and one we are gonna go live. We're gonna do a show with it, because I happen to have one of my partners with me one time. You know what I mean? So this is. I'm not just gonna say some stories, or I'm just making up my own. I actually got somebody that was with me.
Right.
At first, I'm like, boy, he probably got to go to a saint, like you know what I'm saying, because he gonna be twisted. Now I've been reading, you know what I'm saying. Even though we was young, I was reading enough to know what can go on and what can happen. Like you said, like you know what I'm saying. I was already trained, but somebody that ain't trained for that, they like,
yeah.
So wait, before. Because we got into the show and I didn't even get a chance to introduce. Let me do what I need to do right now, because I completely forgot. I got to shout out my sponsors. First and foremost, as always, shout out to Do the Knowledge Radio. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you look at it under there. He's gonna have his Cash App up there. My Cash App is $STGR8. STGR8. I need $1 from 10 million people. Let's get it. I just need $1. You know what I'm saying? $1. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because it costs my time, my energy. It costs things that cost more than money. You know what I'm saying? For me to take this time to put this on there. Do the Knowledge need that.
Peace.
Because Do the Knowledge got that other $1, you know what I mean, to keep the platform open for us to have this build and to keep rocking.
True indeed.
Then these two brothers he got a podcast, and the brother Kentext be on live on the John. I'm trying to we're gonna work to see.
Look, I got a YouTube page, and I was trying to tell people they got to go over there and subscribe in order for me to go live. In order for me to go live from YouTube, they gotta subscribe. I gotta get like 1,000 subscribers and all that. You know what I mean?
We gonna start.
So I don't really be on YouTube. I'm gonna get on there, but in order for me to get on YouTube, I gotta be in front of a Mac or a PC or something like that. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I be moving around too much to be sitting in front of the computer most of the time. So that's why I be in the car and walking down the block or something. You know what I mean?
Send me your YouTube. Send me your YouTube link.
Wait, guys, hold on.
All right, go ahead.
First of all, we got you, Kentext. I told you, give me the Knowledge Born Allah got you on that one. We got you.
That's what's up. Peace to the God.
A regular basis, so you ain't got to deal with that. That's why I'm over here on the radio. For them cats who's speaking the truth, come to Do the Knowledge Radio. You mean this time, and the God Knowledge Born will hook you up and get it right. You know what I mean? Show you the ropes and then take the trade.
You know what I mean?
So I got to give that shout out to Meditation Chick. You know what I'm saying? Ascension Credit Consultants. You know what I'm saying? I stopped at this spot today. I don't know. You can't. I know you can't see this, right? But it's Flavors of Africa, ShebaFoods.com. Flavors of Africa, Foods.com. They got this. They got 100% vegan and gluten-free food, sea moss. You know, African food too. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they chicken. They love they beef, they love they goat, you know what I'm saying? But she's blessing the cats who don't eat the meat to go ahead and still get you the African tasting your flavors, but to still keep it without the meat, without the eggs, without the milk, without that all. So you know what I'm saying? I told the Empress I was going to shout her out, you know what I'm saying? 4757 Stone Mountain Highway, Suite 400 in Lilburn, GA. Again, 4757 Stone Mountain Highway, Suite 400. Flavors of Africa. She had like stores, and she's looking to franchise. See,
That's
cooperative economics. Every Wednesday, what y'all call it, you know what I'm saying? You call it Wednesday. I ain't calling that. You know what I mean? It's Ujama, and that's cooperative economics, y'all. So dealing with the cooperative economics even by being on this show because I got sponsors who help me out to get everything done. And then if you got a business, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna advertise. Now, you want to get super advertising? You can throw us a couple of dollars and we really gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I had to build that up. And let me add, also, we're doing a Thursday Nia Soul RBG night.
Oh man.
NIA Soul. You know what I'm saying? Not Neo. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna rock with everything. You're gonna have conscious MCs, you're gonna have people coming to speak to you, you're gonna have poets, you're gonna have live musicians, you're gonna have ill DJs playing RBG music, playing the old neo soul, new neo soul, 80s music, 70s music, that R&B that, you know what I mean, that we really feel that really had the soul.
Yes, sir.
Music. You're gonna have real lyrics. You're gonna have, you know what I mean, just a good time when you come in, but a good time in celebration and in sponsorship of the Revolt. You see the shirt? It says Revolt. That's what I'll be on for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So we are going to utilize what we do in community to fund our revolving until we liberate everybody's life. That's how our way. And it's not the only way, but in the proper propaganda way, we're going to get it popping and done. We're going to have Afro beat there too. Multiple DJs coming through every Thursday night. Same spot, 254 Auburn Avenue, Pal's Lounge. So we're going to do 29th there. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to come back there on the 29th of January. Then we're going to come back on the, I believe it's the 26th of February and start that whole series off all the way up into March. You know what I'm saying? And up into May, we're going to rock that out. I'll give you different dates. Now, with all that said, we're going to be at Unity Cafe on the 19th of February. Why? Because we're giving a tribute to El Haj Malik Shabazz, Malcolm X, his transition. You know what I'm saying, which would be on the 21st, which is also my father, Samuel Brown Jr., Sam L. Brown Jr., his born day. So it's always a holiday for me. It's always a holy day. So we're gonna be there. We're gonna come there, and let me tell you the lineup for this, man. I gotta get into this. It's gonna be Andre 360. It's gonna be Mike Chambers. It's gonna be Rashidi. It's gonna be I'm a X. It's gonna be Black.
I was in the building. It was
be Still Love the God on board. It's gonna be I believe Keith Turner's coming through too as well. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be oh, wait a minute. I'm rocking on that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Nubian Bear.
Nubian.
You already know.
He would be here right now, but I know he breaking the clock right now. He breaking the
clock.
Yeah,
I know he did it.
Hey, man, gotta get that currency, man. Gotta get the currency, man.
He been on his 1-2s lately, so I told him, we holding it down. I was just on it too.
So what y'all don't know is
shit. I gotta be on it in a minute.
If you've been watching
tonight, I gotta go to work.
That's how I was doing.
Hold on, y'all. You've been seeing how we've been putting things together, and so to speak on how the God was talking about how we're gonna be out there. I'm telling you right now. You know what I mean? We have the spots, we have the places. So by the time we get to May, you know what I mean, everything he's talking is gonna map itself, y'all. Y'all have to understand and understand that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get it. I mean, with that being said, man, we're about to get into some music again. You know what I mean? Because we was talking. Come back after this music, man, right? When we come back after that, John, we're gonna get into just building on strength and building on fear and building on what is needed, you know what I mean, for us to really get out of the situation we in the long run. not necessarily the short run. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what everybody's afraid of. I'm not gonna be able to see. No, it's not even about you, bro, because it's about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't need, it's not about you here because it's about you there. And they think about there they've been thinking about there for the last 1,000 years because they know where they at. They know what's going on. They know what they need. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying to y'all, we're gonna talk about your fear, false expectations appearing real, and handling and making the decisions that you need to make for your life for us all to be liberated. And then the strength it takes to pull yourself, not just, you know what I mean, but the demons and the things and the trauma that they gave you, because that trauma was good for you. I know you understand what I'm saying to you right now, but when we come back from the sound, you know what I'm saying? You're going to see an overstand what we speaking on. If you ain't a bitch ass nigga. Now I have to say it like our correspondent. Bitch ass niggas is not gonna be able to.
Hey, give him that silverback, you heard? I be trying to use a little diplomacy as well, but man, listen. Sometimes let me say, look, like L Boogie said, sometimes you gotta add a little boom boom so these ignorant niggas hear me, man. Cause they don't want to hear no positivity. But as soon as you say a cuss word or something, they all in it like, word up, he real, son. It's like it's backwards. So we gotta play the game now and then, man, just to get up in there and give them what they need, man. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing but sounds anyway. Curses is just sounds, really. You know what I'm saying?
They love that shit.
Yeah.
On Netflix, they got that breaks down all these things that you think are cuss words and how they became cuss words from the Europeans. But understand, won a war, and one day fuck wasn't a bad word. The next day it was. Get the fuck on out of here. So you know what I mean? Communication, and if you're offended by the things that I'm saying in the cuss word, but you're not offended by the oppression and the action put against my people, my children, my ancestors, and me, why I'm saying this to stop that shit from happening later on, then I mean, fuck you. That's how
straight
it goes.
up. Fuck yeah.
Long line of
outside of that,
guys,
you know what I'm saying?
From a dark tribe,
from a dark side, let that shit rock.
Force lives to come forth and spawn tides of ocean waves crashing against the shores of Jeb with nut-born skies, radiated from solar rays of endless cosmic oneness, wholeness, divine. My vibe coincides with carbon melanated skin of husbands and wives, raising tribes, eons before the lies, taught to separate the soul, body, and mind. Drugs to sedate and incapacitate our kind, cops with 9s and 4-5s that storm from all sides, like water crashing shore tides, reminiscent of the time when they invaded to colonize. I strive to be the best to make it through, though. Expand thoughts of our solar system that goes beyond Pluto. Plans to leave us extract, I had to bury it. See, I'm one of the survivors that was on the Underground Railroads with Harriet. I spent nights in deep knowledge. I started wearing it. I had wings, so the weight of my people's world, I carried it.
Yeah. 360.
The hoodie.
Talk to him, look. Yo, mother flames from the mother plane, with summer stings from the number slain. Under chains of futile attempts by devils running the matrix to beat us all in Hunger Games. I run with pain just to summon strains of godly DNA that pumps in veins. From New Jersey to Maine, New York to Spain, Philadelphia, non-ether with wings. They tried to hide me from me under names, false information and fear of the grave. But that's because they made me believe that I wasn't eternal under frames. Thunderous aim, my coming proclaim, written on temple walls in the halls of the many with wondrous reigns, where nothing remains but the substance of melanated carbon built natural gains with something to say. This is Andre 360 and I brung it this way. Yeah, nothing remains but the carbon built natural gains with something to say, and I brung it this way. Real talk, I air phonies out like it's ventilation. I walk the block with intimidation. Don't be the next your folks commemorating. This guy's skin versus the sins of Satan. Leave bullets he's seeking and penetrating. We're organizing to get them back for all of our people hanging. 20 lions in the den and all waiting. Next to 20 more plus 340 others with means to shake them and break them after we levitate. Mother flames from the mother plane with summer stings from the number slain. Under chains of futile attempts by devils running the matrix to beat us all in Hunger Games. I run with pain just to summon strains of godly DNA that pumps in veins. From New Jersey to Maine, New York to Spain, Philadelphia, non-ether with wings. They tried to hide me from me under names, false information and fear at the grave. The mother plane. Look, I'm from the points beyond the points beyond. Give gifts and rhyme that's rarely seen with the human eye. The area past the matrix, what you know in this time infinity. No design, it just isn't. I'm hard to find. For the average, my status is somewhere that's hard to climb. Bring ladders, helicopters, space shuttles, the latest kind. What you're witnessing is the real reason they kill Gaddafi. Melanin's liquid gold and why we're hated by Saudis. The super race wasn't who Adolf spoke about to Nazis. The blood that courses through our veins has the force of tsunamis. I can't breathe, I almost suffocate. Oppression given, aggression driven, the essence risen, my weapon spitting. The lesson given, just peak the tone of my larynx. The style is jazzy with horn, saxes, and clarinets. I spit heat like volcanoes do out the lava pit. You get your noggin split, messing with an alchemist. Mother flames from the mother plane with summer stains from the number slain. Under chains of futile attempts by devils running the matrix to beat us all in Hunger Games. I run with pain just to summon strains of godly DNA that pumps in veins. From New Jersey to Maine, New York to Spain, Philadelphia, non-ether with wings. They tried to hide me from me under names, false information and fear at the grave. The mother plane. Mother flames from the mother plane.
Yeah, it's a lot of things I'm over these days, man. I'm over everything sounding the same on the radio and all these unjust killings, man. It's just crazy. You gotta stop. Yeah, it's Keith Turner and Out of Reach. Listen, I'm over being overlooked, fuck the overrated. Over being discriminated cause I'm melanated. Over the industries of being oversaturated with rappers who have no respect for pioneers who made it possible to even do this in and cash out. Y'all get a gimmick, collect the money, and y'all mash out. I'm over reminiscing about the days when women got recognition without having their ass out. I'm over the over-sexualized visuals, the dark verse light skin, colorism is pitiful. I'm over the overly spiritual pastors robbing the sheep, got them giving up money for a miracle. Over being underpaid at a job with no room to grow, and not having enough dough to run my own show. I'm over shut doors, so I'ma take the keys like my name was Swizz and get it overseas and get cheese. And for that I would not conform and dumb it down just because it's your new norm. I'm sticking to my guns, blasting my sound, and pitching it like a circus cause I'm over these clowns. Over you know who you're dealing with. It's Keith Turner, queen with the dunamis. Nothing laid down my crown. Y'all better be afraid. Over you know who you're dealing with. Keith Turner. Y'all better be afraid. Overly medicated, this generation's sedated. Zandy raps overplayed, y'all, let's terminate it. You think I overstated? Have I said it enough? Not even close when your fam's in comas over the stuff. You think I'm overly tough? I'm just getting my gains. Imagine how much I press it when I'm feeling no strains. You think I'm steroid popping, how I'm pushing the train without it now being broken. Yes, king overcame the politics and not being treated the same. I'm over the bullshit, so I'm making my own lane. Where there is no limit and I Rocket boat like thunder with a lot over my head, but trust it won't take me under. Beast what I've been through. Stay consistent, cooler than an igloo. Didn't do it for ice or a red bottom shoe. Stay true to the art, now my time's come. It's overdue. You know who you're dealing with. You keep Turner, queen with the uniment. Nothing laid down my crown. Y'all better be afraid. You know who you're dealing with. Keep Turner. Y'all better be afraid.
Jim Brown, great grand, son of Sam. Next PE guy, son of Chuck D. Force hand. I'm making bread, I'm breaking bread, I'm stolen land. It's the outlaw RBG from the RDG city I ran. Black group division with vision like X-Clan. Trayvon, carve on, stomp on Zimmerman. No, I will not win, they just let them win again. I will not fight that feeling when I know I gain, fighting fist over hand. For my melanin nation, I slap soft off you Satan cocksucker paper chasing. I'm turning Nathan, I'm chain breaking, foundation making, I'm stopping the raping. It's black to the future, taken away by the way they music making. Pushing everything for liberation like they loving living on their federal reservations. Simple indications, something ain't right. I'm Jim Brown, Superman, day and night. Now give me the mic. When it's too hard to handle, the fall cold, the hole. It's gross. When it's rough and rugged and trill, not I love it. It's gross. When it's soul full of soul, it refuse to fold. It's gross. When it's soft and sweet, can't eat what we stomach. Jim Brown. I'm a pyramid, feel stop, knock, folk hop, baba. 10 youth, bookman, dandada. Warrior, soldier, and a rider. Sunni Yada with a Heru, Kahudi fire. I be rocking rebellion attire. And it's ralla, to the goal of the most higher. I'm RBG protected till I retire. Hard body black, shaka speaker sire. When it's too hard to handle and fall cold to hold, that's rosy. When it's rough and rugged and them chill, not I love it. That's prosy. When it's over the soul, it refuse to fold. Still prosy. And when it's soft and sweet, can't eat what we stomach. Jim Brown. Sound like that knuckle dragon, deep breathing, gorilla chest beater heaving. Out them cavern, I'ma bleed them and smacking with my dialect, just to disconnect the disrespect of the intellect. With them elements, irrelevant movements, monetary motives. Don't be fucking with a fool. And this is so new flow fluid. It's enough that you show us that you ever been true to us. We know what your virtual reality could do to us. We refuse to misuse the music. Plus it's revoke or die now. Won't uphold them lie like two suns in the sky. What fucking genocide? See, they know that we know that they control on a slide. So it's justified homicide on my ego and pride for my melanination. With that gift, dark rift, gravitation, I know the pull the swift. In the gathering, all come together for the battling. Broken chain rattling. I'm rich, balanced and free from a caravan. And I'm seeing that same from Oakland to Maryland. DC to the Vatican. I'ma say Willie Lindsay battle plan. Check my DNA strand. God man, tell you who I am. Jim Brown, type of holy man. Tucson, back from the police. When it's too hard to handle, the fall cold the hole. It's gross. When it's rough and rugged and trill, not I love it. It's gross. When it's soul full of soul, it refuse to fold. It's gross. When it's soft and sweet, can't eat what we stomach. Jim Brown. Hold that. Holla black.
Lord God, fuck anything. Why them D? None of that. blood clot. Yes, sir. Sweet, say.
Never turn on, snap. See what? Perfect time, sharp, reasonably slice shit up like a diamond. Straight through the glass. Front master, rude boy talk while guns blast. Text the X on them, redirect the next on them. Potent with lyrics, so these who have to flex on them. Bless them anyhow, they freestyle off the top. As long as I can move the crowd, me I can beat up the bass and drum. With the super duper rhythm zone, that's where we get it from. Yeah, red, black, and green, but man, I'm a Gideon. Golden between the same color as the sun. Rest in peace to the homie Tosh man. Baba Peter Tosh, you know the fire happy man. Touching up the smoke, high grade, fill up the lungs. Puff it by the pound and beat it by the ton. Yeah, but if you clean up your heart and come back to the Kalanchi, tell them that ghetto youth listening by the subway. Never go astray, stay conscious, find a better way. Put the gun down, pick it up for the triple K. Guns to burst first, at the KKK runs burst, at the curse first, put up in the hearse, yes. For the ancestors, yes. Send them back to the gases, blow ashes. Flaming out the masses, system crashes. UFO subwoofer thump off the classics. Fan on the amp, punching like a champ. Made for the jeeps and the trucks with your man. Wild for the night, lost the wrong height. Put a spliff like a star, rampage for the right. Lord of mercy, don't have me flat mode, just squad. I'm rod digger, rock marshy, hardy, God, qualm. Like a beat up, with the super duper rhythm zone, that's where we get it from. We're red, black, and green, but baby, I'm a Gideon. Golden between the same color as the sun. Rest in peace to the homie Tosh man. Baba Peter Tosh, you know the fire happy man. Touching up the smoke, high grade, fill up the lungs. Puff it by the pound and beat it by the ton. Yeah, who got the pull like a horse in a carriage? Quick to turn the party out like uncle with a marriage. Quick to turn the freak out the ball so shoot the Willy Bobos in the air and also just the digital underground. Dump the roughness, poetically inclined to free your mind and make it wind up. Start stylistic, northern playalistic. Anywhere we run is all fun. So we have it beat up the bass and drum. With the super duper rhythm zone, that's where we get it from. The red, black, and green, but I'm a Gideon. Golden between the same color as the sun. Rest in peace to the homie Tosh man. Baba Peter Tosh, you know the fire happy man. Touching up the smoke, high grade, fill up the lungs. Puff it by the pound and beat it by the ton.
And you're just fucking I know boy.
Yo, Wagwan, man. Hey, yo, what's good, son? Peace to God. Yo, Kentext, crazy right now. Yo, word is gone, bro. I can't believe this shit. My word. Get it easy, son. Anybody? Tell them something, Lord.
Raise your hand, son, if you think America tell the truth. Exactly true. Be buried deep, sea lie with the road. It says good for the people and not good for the youth. You've been a bamboozler since Methuselah, and that's the truth. You use your whips and chains, missiles and gun. Poison all the food, mentally suppress everyone. So I will lose in the choosing. Even Lauren lost one. Treseke lost the egg, and now it's just a second side. So stay thirsty, this potion curse, devil serve me. Red rum on the rocks, prefer drinking Jersey. Basking in the shit, magnificence, a sensei. Trumpy put the band on the cocaine, let run free. All the boys is hiding light from the priest. All the boys' perception, Jesus told some quickly. That man should be hung from the sycamore tree. But bring the slices all over the body. Oh well, yo, what we need to do is go eat some of the drug dealer, boy, the food scene. Go see a drug dealer, tell your kid got ADD. Attention deficit disease has been made up to me. Side effect may cause headache, fever, leaky discharge. So when you take pill from grip, no stray for this type of shit in system. So no good soul pill, make me want fake it. The gunman, cause time can't get pill.
Lord, let me cut this track here for a sec. Watch the ill shit connect, Power will, Annie up the spirit, killing threat. Don't take that disrespect, no room for the dissent, Fire, Irie, Diary, Shazam, upon the set, with the Nubian connect, Ground bear, punch and check. Rodeo all opponents, we running around the deck MCs with the definite.
Spasmatical, Versace walls, bring peace to the beast. Boom, we direct and X. Step in and cut the check. We want Wazaza, you can step. You jerking me, I bust that off. Now you can bet at Wolverine slash metal. Supernatural ghetto, sopranos beating with guitars and sass keys and pianos. I'm a jazz player. Rhythm, blues, rhyme sayer, Thelonious Monk, howling wolf, crusader, stripped of everything and came back up like elevators, innovators, art creators, hated by imitators, outdaters, indated, indoctrinated with hatred, caught up in the basics, mad pants sag, gotta explain to the youth, don't do that, it's for the fags and you giving them oof, wagwan with a ting in the mind, pure fuckery where we live, hard to keep it away from the kids, strive hard and give them something to do, or your man's homie son might end up bodying you, and this is true facts.
Yeah, like the bull Bush was built over time, they told me. Go outside to kick the actual factual. Then earthed his ass. America, nigga, our government. Real shit, nigga. You understand? Redirect energies. Kentext got Wagwan to Nubian. Yeah, man. So let's slide about this piece and slide like this. You know what I mean? Watch it. Original down Wagwan thing.
Yeah, I like that. Word. You know what I mean? Word. Yeah. Ring, glow, chain dangling. Yeah. Yo, Lord, don't start rambling. Hey, yo, pardon me, the God in me. Fights heart disease, handguns, cancers, the answers poverty, burning honestly. Most higher I is probably jailing with felons that's on our streets. To free my people like Moses. But then I gained freedom as a poet. His arms open, the arm open. You'll be soaking in blood. Allah, baby, pick the moment. But now he's chosen to put the handgun down. This is what I told him. Maybe get your feet off round, but stay focused. In any event, many of your friends ain't ready. Depends for circumstances. It pays to lend. Means to an end. Took it off hard time. Running through God's mind. The balance of all times and more lives.
Daily meditation, deep breathing. I think it's time. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Got on my healthy eating, detoxing my insides. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Early morning yoga, reconnecting with the divine. Let's see what's in the God's mind. I know we never die. I made an ancestral shrine. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Listen, I'm a law in a person, a sincere of the God. That mean your arms too short like Carl Anthony Shaw. I'm like iron with the mic, I see the fear in your heart. My reputation supersedes me, that's the scariest part. My style is impetuous, my defense impregnable. I'm Alexander, I'm the greatest at what I'm blessed to do. So don't compare me to no local rappers. I'm bending over backwards, rap ass soldier trying to compose the classic. I can't lose with beats from Ron Pritchard. I see the God's vision, be on the stars, we on the Mars mission. Take a look inside my mental, what you'll find. Eons of history and evidence of the divine. Not accidental or coincidental. So on an instrumental, I start spitting, it's on a different level. Daily meditation, deep breathing, I think it's time. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Got on my healthy eating, detoxing my insides. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Early morning yoga, reconnecting with the divine. Let's see what's in the God's mind. I know we never die. I made an ancestral shrine. Let's see what's in the God's mind.
Let's see what's on in God's mind. It definitely ain't swine. That's not right and exact. I wrote this on the power day, that's actual fact. On this actual track, the great .X. Who got next to and living. Every day I find a way to stay driven. Today's math, power, energy is the truth. My great brain fucks the roof with crystal clear understanding. The babies, they the best part. On this earth, we supposed to have the best part. They try to test my best part. They say we supposed to kill them in their beds before they rise so they can stop telling lies. The God is a whole enterprise.
Daily meditation, deep breathing, I think it's time. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Got on my healthy eating, detoxing my insides. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Early morning yoga, reconnecting with the divine. Let's see what's in the God's mind.
I know we never die. I made an ancestral shrine. Let's see what's in the God's mind.
These messages coming through from the other side is something we can't afford to miss. These messages coming through from the other side is something we can't afford to miss.
Think you've had enough? Then you're ready to die. And when you're ready to die, you confront the force of death.
Listen. Every mammal know how to die for their offspring. We've been taught things that ill prepared us for this war thing. We all kings, you keep on hearing that. Let me enlighten the listeners to this glaring fact. Royalty was just a small percentage. If you explore your lineage, you'll find architects and morticians. I thought we told y'all death is a myth. I'm trying to burn with the stars and celestial bliss. I thought of that watching Black Magic with Brother Rich. A lot of YouTube niggas be on some sucker shit. False information spreading, it's all alleged. You gotta learn to do your research before you send it. Facebook wanna censor me, YouTube is the enemy. Shadow bans for the black man and let you spread your cheeks. I want my loved ones to rest in peace. But when RP send a beat, you hear the ancestor speak. That's when it's I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees, homie. That's just some real shit. But I ain't suicidal. Rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. But if it's then so be it then. Grab the spear and the shield, let's make it even then. That's how it gotta be. I miss Prodigy anyway. Fuck it, give me my wings and let me be with him. This time I wrote the second verse first just to switch it up. It's like the song is playing in reverse. Niggas listen up. The prayers of old goon will finally answer when we seen the kids take to the streets in a codified manner. I know that's kinda scary. We know that since before COINTELPRO, they've been always trying to divide the family. That's where the power lies. You the Holy Trinity, they got you looking in the sky. It's a mountain of lies. Gave you the Bible, then they took the land. But they had to edit out certain books or you'd have took command. There was a castle, then the rook advanced. Power moves that we ain't see coming. They put us in a trance. Go ahead and do your dance. They turn the march into a prance. Niggas busting it open, now the subject is trans. You motherfuckers, man. Cowardice, I never understand. If we can't get no justice, then damn. I guess it's I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees, homie. That's just some real shit. But I ain't suicidal. Rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. But if it's then so be it then. Grab the spear and the shield, let's make it even then. That's how it gotta be. I miss Prodigy anyway. Fuck it, give me my wings and let me be with him.
Set in motion a universal order based on principle and law. All of this set in motion by a divine power and a divine force that never dies. It's constant. It just changes form. God is in man.
I love paper like a fax machine. No rims on the whip, but I still keep it waxed and clean. The little armor roll on them tires to give it that gleam. I'm on my grown man shit. I ain't trying to be seen. Real hitters on they calm shit. Know what I mean? You stacking paper, but your source of income ain't clean. So why the fuck would you show off? Bring a heat to yourself. You get bagged, you asked me, you defeated yourself. Had everybody in your business, from the bums to the bitches, to the snitches, to the cops, to the killers with the biscuits that'll trunk you for them digits. Or they might take it further. Kidnap one of your kinfolk, pay up or it's a murder. All that, cause you wanna show people you all at. Me, I fall back, let it all stack. closet full of clothes, shoes on all racks, walking real light. I ain't got nothing to prove, I'm just enjoying my life. Fly out to Vegas, I'm enjoying my nights. And the days that I stayed, ain't gotta let nobody know that I'm paid. It's a hit and run game, you either get in or get out, or you'll be on your way to the grave or the big house. And either one is fun, you'll find out when you get there, wishing you picked a better career, a better career. Neither one is fun, you'll find out when you get there, wishing you picked a better career, a better career.
We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit.
Loose lips sink ships. When niggas start dropping knowledge, why you act like a bitch? You feeling tough? Swallow these pills, digest these gems. Chakra means wheels, the real spin is more than just rims. The first name of God in the Bible is Elohim, meaning these beings, we seeing reflections of them. You hear the mark of the beast, you hear that all the time. This is the mark of Yah, talk about that 999. Slice of ginger every day, B, it's good for your shine. When you charge up off that sun gazing, all the wicked go blind. The pale folk is moon people, not the soul of design. That sensitivity, different soul, but everything's in the mind. Ether, water, fire, earth and air. 88 constellations, 64 squares. Know what you're living for, unlock the furious fire. Your hands tell on judgment day, are you done when you were alive? This is a expose. Are you fact or you fiction? Life is sacred and every action is your definition.
Right? Listen. I suppress how I express when I smoke, cause most folk got depressed when I spoke. I expose the truth with proof in every choke. I cut the fat off the facts with acts I invoke. Every lyric revealing we the people need their healing. Putting power in political hands, but most concealing their weapons, their plans. Won't revolt the defeated land, but you'll vote for a man who stands on glass ceilings, or women who support the system in his talk and his plot to pick us off the planet with dark dealings. Damn it, you know they planned it. They underhanded, don't get caught in bald feelings. That's paid advertising, media making lies ring. Years of peers surviving, years of fears aligning, tears in your eyes dividing. Got you fighting for your life or sacrifice for providing. The love is the vice you devised, then reestablish human status, reviving conscious like Joey Badass, revising life-loving legacy is pleasantly surprising. In times when the headache is heavy in your mind, man, I take a toke and choke from my folk like Pac dropped the liquor for what he considered nigga. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished, that's my trigger. And I ain't a monkey on the run with a gun or a rich cracker nigga. I'm an outlaw RBG gorilla. Outlaw RBG gorilla. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit.
Knowledge born. What's the science, baby?
You know what it is. Sun the great GR8, the hardcore. What? Did y'all hear that?
Jamming right there.
Yo, listen.
Yo, yeah. I need some future, some collaboration time, some more.
Man, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ooh, that was a musical bonanza. Extravaganza.
Yo, you started.
You know me.
On rate 360. On rate 360. So you just got a whole bunch of who gonna be on that motherfucking stage on the 19th of February. You know what I'm saying? You seen Andre? Who you see? You seen Keith Turner? Shout out to Keith Turner for coming through. You know what I'm saying? And you seen, you know what I mean, Sun DA GR8 and Kentext on there. Then you seen that snack.
Yeah, man.
You see Nubian
the
on
Nubian.
Yo, yeah, this shit was fire.
P man. Yo, who that last cat was that Big Bo?
No. The last song, Exposing the Secret, started off with Nick 9, and then it went into a Scorpius Ray, which people, you meet my brothers, that's a moon. That's a moon. You know that.
Yeah. Oh, that was a moon, the second one?
Yeah. And then I ended the last verse.
Okay. Yo, that joint was hard right there. All them joints that you just played. I need all that on my playlist, man.
Exactly. I'm like, yeah, send me all that.
I need all that. I'll bump around with that.
Yo, shout out to Knowledge Born Allah on Do the Knowledge Radio.
Peace to the God.
Peace to the God. Right. Peace to the King.
All day, whenever the shows come on, what you're going to see is music. You're going to hear music like that. You're going to see the fight. You're going to see the liberation. You're going to see red, black, green. You're going to see that. You're going to see the war going on. There's a war going on outside. You know what I mean?
No man is safe from.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's safe.
No matter if you.
Differences.
Word out. Rest in peace to Prodigy on that one right there.
Exactly.
We
you know what I'm saying? Real MC right there.
Real MCs, real hip hop, the gods.
We found.
See, and that's what and that's what I don't mean to cut you off, but that's what I be talking about. When you have people that can spit that truth, that street, but make it sound good, and they still giving you some of that fruits and vegetables, not just a whole bunch of slabs. You know what I mean?
He said, I love paper like a fax machine. Whoop. Oh my God. Yo, let me tell you.
That joint. Them joints was crazy.
Kentext, you know there's a story behind that, Exposing the Secrets, right?
Yeah.
You know there's a story, right? You know somebody was supposed to be on that first verse. Yeah, I mean,
I already know.
Yeah, I already know.
I already know.
This is what I'm saying about that sacrifice, y'all. So, sometimes people got to go if they ain't ready to roll. If you ain't ready, they got to go. And if you ain't rocking yourself and getting yourself right and have the strength to handle your business properly internally for yourself, you can't come rock us. Come on, man.
Straight up, man.
Handling that business.
Straight up, man. We gods, man. We got to move in a God fashion, man. No negativity, know what I mean? No folly. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know what I mean? All that going on. It was just the lead into, you know what I'm saying, what we going to build on right now for the next 30 minutes. Strength. Right. We're going to build on fear, and we're going to build on strength. False expectations appearing real. And we're going to build on strength. The strength that costs you and it takes you, you know what I'm saying, in that internal currency to face your fears, to let your fears pass through you, because fear is the mind killer. And I told you that everything is mental. So
mental.
Told us everything is mental. The whole
heavy mental.
So if you maintain and you can correct your mind, get out of the colonizer's mind and get back to your mind, you're going to see and understand the manifestations of your liberation. But you must face that false expectation.
Yes, sir.
In everything you do. Not just, I'm scared over here, but I'm nervous over here. No! Fear is, you can't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? And the strength that comes from you facing that fear is automatic, which is the reason why the trauma is going in your life. It's time for you to deal with the change of what you need for your improvement and your elevation. And if you don't make that change, you stay stagnant, set in that same situation. You don't get to move. So no matter where you at, no matter what you want to do, if you're not handling the internal and handling the fear, knowing that you are connected to the cosmos from the get-go, and you can have all need to fight this oppressor, both physically and spiritually and mentally and emotionally, you know you can. And it doesn't even matter if they take your physical appearance and your physical body, because your energy at that point is so strong, you'll be right back busting their ass.
That's right. Because energy can't be destroyed. Only redirected. Straight up, son. Yo.
Exactly. And that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole A. Shout out to the A. And I don't mean Atlanta. I mean Allentown, Pennsylvania. For me, that was the first. A-Town. That was the first A for the A-Town hit. You mean respect?
Yeah. Allentown, PA, baby. Where the real hip hoppers play. Straight up and down, man. Look, that's the city that never sleep. Look, that's what you call the hidden city right there.
Mm-hmm. My family has some family live up in there.
Word up. Dark side of the bridge.
So with that being said, Kentext, I want to build with you. And before we leave this, I want y'all to, you know what I mean, make sure that you give out your information. Make sure people know where to get you. Make sure they know the time or that if they missed it in the beginning. You know what I mean? We're gonna get to that. But I want to get your take on fear and strength, and where you see the improvement, or where you see we need to go in both of those states, fear and strength.
All right. Okay. First of all, the fear. I mean, when we dealing with the fear, we got to deal with basically the how could I put it? The information to overthrow the fear, because once you get the fear, once you get the information, then everything levels out. You know what I'm saying? Right. You don't have to deal with the fear when you're dealing with the information, because the information gonna let you know that the fear is just an illusion. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah. So when we dealing with fear, we got to come with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to overstand the power that we have to deal with the fear. You understand? If we don't, then we gonna fall victim to the fear. You know what I'm saying? And as Black people in the state of mind where we in right now, everybody is trapped in the fear. That's why you got dudes that's scared to speak politically. They scared to make music politically because they fear not getting the bag.
Right.
But what they not understanding, but what they not understanding is that, if you coming with the right educational uses, you understand, you can still get the bag. You know what I mean? You can still get the bag. Because like I said, it's all about good music. As long as you bringing forth good music, that's going to overthrow the fear. Control the press, what we see and we hear. Control the press, what we see and we hear. Control the press. Right. We got to control the press. And this right here is what we call controlling the press. You understand what I'm saying?
Statement real quick, God. Money-wise, so y'all don't understand. You don't get it. The first million rapper was Rakim. You understand?
You feel me?
First $1 million right. He had $1 million check for what he was doing, Rakim. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The God. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing that blew up hip hop and showed the business people, the industry people, that hip hop is going to dabble and make some money was when Public Enemy blew up overseas. See?
Exactly.
You see?
Exactly.
And they know there's money out there for us. I watch people know coming into on a stage, you don't even know these cats, and they fill it up with 1,000 people in they joint. They walking home with a $30,000 bag, and you don't even know who they is. Why?
Exactly.
What we doing here, y'all? When you see these artists on here, you see these podcast people on here, you see anybody on these shows on Do the Knowledge. What we doing is recreating, or wiping down the leaves off the lane that has always been there, and we walking through that shit. Arm in arm, with arms at arm, busting shots at the devil.
Shots at the devil. Block them. Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Go right into it. Hey, Heru, King Heru. As soon as he finished, go right into it, bro.
You already know.
Yeah. Oh, it's on me?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
go either way. Yes.
I. So we talking about we talking about the fear and the what again?
Strength. Now you dealt with the fear.
Oh,
now,
the strength.
Where's the strength?
Oh, the strength. Where the strength is at? I see the strength is in, like they always say, the strength is in numbers, fam. You understand what I'm saying? The strength is in numbers. One man can't do it by itself. One woman can't do it by itself. You know what I'm saying? As we come together, we bring forth the strength. When you form that fist, that power of refinement, you know what I'm saying? And then you form that fist, that's where you get your power from. You understand? So you got to have those sources. You know what I mean? You got to come together. In order for us to have the strength, we got to have the awareness. You know, we got to be able, willing, and ready to build with one another instead of destroying one another. You understand what I'm saying? Straight up. And that's the thing. You have a lot of people out there that want to do a lot of things, but they scared to deal with each other and build with each other. That's why a lot of other groups of people, you know what I'm saying, the Edomites and all of that, that's why they able to prosper. Because even if they don't get along, they know that they stronger together. You understand? So as long as black people are separated and the consciousness is separated, you know what I mean? Once we bring it together, then I know that we can bring forth a whole lot of strength that can feed and galvanize the wise. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that's the only way we're going to get the strength is if we come together and unite and build before we destroy. Right now, there's a lot of destroying going on, but it's not no building. And I'm talking about even within the conscious communities. You understand? Yes, because you have the yes. Everybody wants to debate. You dig what I'm saying? And that's just bringing forth. Now, at one point in time, it's cool to debate. It's all right to debate, but
I ain't even
if we not,
that's retarded. Shit now.
If we don't have no solution to what we debating on, then what's the purpose? You know what I mean? You got the Israelites don't get along with the 5%ers don't get along with the Rasters don't get along with the Kemetic people. Like, once we bring it all together, because like they said, man, if it's 12 tribes, then every tribe probably look and dress different, but they all have the same mind, the same goals, the same morals and principles. And once we bring them all together in a pot like gumbo and delete the swine out of it,
facts.
Strength is what we have, man. Like I said, only 144,000 might make it home, man. You know what I'm saying? But if we bring forth this strength, we might change the narrative, and it might be more than 144,000. That's what I'm saying.
We might be able to bring more of y'all with us. You know
we might triple dipple the numbers. You know what I'm saying? But we have to put our minds together, you know what I'm saying, and stop the hate, the jealousy, and all of that. I'm talking to the conscious communities, because we are the leaders, we are the teachers, we the ones that have to come together and galvanize so that we can wake up these 85ers. You understand what I'm saying? Because these 85ers is being controlled by this 10%, the bloodsuckers of the poor, who hate the 5%. And like I said, that 5 bring forth that power.
Thanks.
You understand? So we got to bring forth that power, to bring forth the strength, the connect. You understand what I'm saying? Once we connect with that power blow, there you go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And right now, what I'm seeing right now, just today, you know what I'm saying? With what's going on this podcast and all that, I big y'all brothers up, I big my sisters up, because I mean the video was beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we need, man. We need more sisters and more brothers that's ready and willing to come out of that fear and come back out. Because you have a lot of people, man, that's up in age and they still got the talent, they still got the gift, but they kind of gave up because they see so much foolishness going on, but they not understanding that right now is when the babies need us. So we have to kick the wicked to the side. You understand? Straight up. And I'm a warrior for that. You know what I'm saying? I will live and die on that. That I know that the frequency is through a lot of this music right now. You know what I mean? It's through a lot of this music.
We're gonna stand in the front line for when it comes time for that. And you know, that's without a doubt. You know what I mean? Without a fact, that's what we tell y'all. When this time we go in, we here. We've been here. We ain't go nowhere. It's just we know when it's time to come out. We not about to come play around with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
You know, to go off with the God will say, you were still going, God, or you want me to go ahead and
I just want to say this. I want to say this real quick. And as long as the music is good, the message is going to be overstood. And that's the bottom line. Because if you know what I mean? Because you got a lot of conscious rappers out there, but the music ain't up to par. You know what I mean? So as long as the music is up to par, people gonna want to hear it, man, regardless, man. And you can take it away, brother Heru.
Right, and that's 100. So I'm gonna get back. I know we're doing it in this segment, so we're going with the fear, and then we're going with how we come out, and I'm just gonna bring it
straight.
We're going 360 off, and I'm just gonna bring it from a different perspective, so I can add in with it. When I look up about fears, another thing we talk about fear, we talk about these news stations, we talk about this social media stuff y'all following, we talk about these people y'all listening to, letting them fear mongering y'all. Fearing y'all to think y'all need vaccines just to come outside and breathe air, fearing y'all to think y'all need vaccines just to go ahead. And let me get my disclaimer, not to say that even if you have took one or that's what you're doing, then that's what you do. Do what you feel is right, but we got to get out of that the fearmonger of letting them direct the narrative with their bullcrap. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop letting that happen, because the more you feed into that, that's when I call my grandma, I call my G-Mom, this and all that. I'm saying, you still watching that news. You still watching that news, listening to people trying to tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? Fearing you out of your life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't listen to none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I listen to it to see what they saying, so we can get what they trying to throw at us, and then you got to be able to dodge the matrix. Some of y'all get in the matrix, then they start hitting y'all, and you believe you really in there. You believe you really part of their system. You really, you know what I mean? You really go jump in line. Well, let me go ahead and get this, because they said if I don't get this, then I'm going. I got the chances of dying. Whenever you have the chances of dying, if the flu ain't killed you and whatever else, little colds and stuff you went through ain't killed you, then what's the difference with this? Now, understand, right now, even the talking and while we're on this matter, it is a real matter, and it is a thing going on, because it was something that created through the system that they put out. So for certain people in a certain age, what's going on and what's going around, you could be harmed and hurt. But if you take care of yourself, now we're gonna build to get up out of the fear. If you take care of yourself, build yourself up to meditation, herbal, taking care of your body, making sure you're doing the right things, to go out, get your sunlight, you know what I mean, get your ground, do what you got to do to build yourself out of the darkness, step up out of the fear, fight that a little bit. Don't be scared to go ahead and dive onto the other side. That little wall that you think is hard to climb over, you can go ahead and jump over and leap over that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you go ahead and leap, go ahead and take care of yourself. You go ahead and meditate. You go ahead and read. You go ahead and build your mind. Build your mind strong. So if your mind is strong, and then you work on your body has nothing to do but follow what the mind wants it to do. So if you got both of them connected, now you're ready to come build the empire, link up with the family, link up with the tribes, bring what you got to the table. You know what I'm saying? So we can go on ahead and move out of fear, and then move on to what we got to do to accomplish what we need. And we talking about those that's ready, those that's willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? Not those that want to fight what's going on and what we're trying to do. We talk about those that's willing to learn, and those that are already ready to, now this is your time to come on out, get up with the brothers, get up with the sisters, get up with the God, get up with the God.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Build, so we can get these empires going, and we can get the structure going, because like he said, if it's 144, and if we can change that and change that number, we don't know, you know what I mean? We might just be here for when you know what I mean, Mother Earth decides to, you know what I mean, refresh ourselves, you know what I mean, to rebuild it.
You know
what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and you know what I mean, do exactly what the brothers and as God said tonight. You know what I mean? We're gonna change fear into strength. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna build our best to eat.
True indeed. Powerful. You know what I mean? For real, man, because at this state of being right now, man, is disastrous, but it's also a cleansing awakening. You understand what I'm saying? Because needed, like it's been on the verge of happening. It's just that people, if you don't study or know or study history, you wouldn't know what was going on. ZeeZun, we talk about this all the time. I've been studying this ocean, and it's just to go into a little bit of my studying. I've been studying this for a long time, watching this shit change, watching the weather change,
watching this happen there. Shit, I done told my mom when I was in sophomore. Shit, I done told my cousins, dude, that I run my podcast. I run my podcast with it. We done sat down for hours. I'm like, yo, bro, in the near future, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 gonna happen. They like, oh, this and the third. And then little start to lead up. Now mom's calling me, hey, something happened over here. Do you know what's going on? I said, okay. Now you know, all that stuff I was reading and marking down and highlighting, you know, you see it's coming to light. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can see Mother Earth changing herself and reforming herself and saying, okay, this is what y'all got going on. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and do that because we're gonna refresh and we're gonna reform, we're gonna rebuild. You know what I'm saying? And the process happened, like ST said and you said, you're going to have to be strong mentally, physically, and ready to move on forward because what's going to need it for this next one on this planet or wherever we may be, knowing that, you know, it's a mothership heading in nearby. You know what I'm saying? We don't know where we're going to start at. They only bringing the ones that's ready to really, you know what I mean, lead forth and really, you know what I mean, make things happen if our kind is going to survive. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed.
Hey,
and that's universal. So if you Black, Spanish, Chinese, whatever you is, if you don't want to get on the right source of the right energy, all right, stay with that negative in that, you know, that distorted bull crap and see what happens.
Word up, man. And I just want to say this real quick. Shout out to the aliens out there that's coming to the earth, man, searching and looking for this demon and all that. You know what I mean? Because we see y'all, man. We know our peoples is out there coming back to this earth, man. Those so-called aliens, that's us right there. You understand?
We'll build on a personal call, you know what I mean, on some joints. I got some things
most
coming
definitely.
soon.
Most definitely, man. I stay in space, God. I stay out in Saturn somewhere, Lord. Trust me, man. I love what the universe is bringing, man.
Yeah,
you understand?
Me too. I'm loving
I done
it.
seen UFO.
Let me.
Like, you're not scared. You're not. Well, no, I ain't scared. I'm loving it.
I done seen UFO. I done seen the UFOs. I done seen the UFOs twice.
It's universal, like you said, just what's going on universal with.
Let me jump back in here real quick.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize that we've been having a conversation about outer or extraterrestrial beings before these niggas knew there was even a serious B, which leads me into this aspect. You know what I'm saying? Do not allow somebody who is not connected to the cosmos to actually say, do, or give you the information, you mean, that is contrary to what is connected to your African heritage. Don't let them tell you shit because they are not connected to the universe like you are. That melanin, that pineal gland is your connecting force. Their pineal gland, out of 85% of them, is calcified. You understand? So they can't make the connection. So you can't make it a connection to something. You can't tell me something about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you telling me, I'm gonna qualify by what my ancestors told me. If you ain't telling me the same thing my ancestors told me, then I ain't receiving that knowledge because it ain't right knowledge. How could it be? You don't know. So that being the case, and we talk about fear, if you're afraid, because that's what they want to push. They want to push, oh, we got to come together. Oh, everybody come together because we got aliens. You know, nigga, if you looking from above, you already know who the fucking problem is. They scared. Problem is, and the aliens ain't coming to get rid of us. Yeah, I'm gonna remind y'all about this show that Cosmic Slop back in the day. I don't know if y'all remember that shit, but it was George Clinton. It was his job, or at least he was the part of the narrator for it. And in it, they had this one John where they came down to take everybody off the planet, right? Who is darker than a paper bag. They darker than paper. Collect them all. We're taking them with us, and we'll give you guys the secret to longevity and all that shit on this planet. We'll give you free energy and all that. They rounded it and everything until they found out that the black people that was leaving going to someplace better than where they was going to be at, even if they had the technology. Man, they wanted to get on that ship after that or something. I mean, they scared because they were put here to do a job, in my opinion, to terraform the planet and shut you down. But they were also brought on here for a dual reason, to bring the strife, to pull us, because I told you I was going to lead into this trauma shit, to lead us into our higher developing self. You know what I'm saying? Because we had that situation. Now, the Black Plague came in. Isn't it interesting? It's called the Black Plague. The Black Plague came in Europe, and the Moors came over and stopped that shit from happening. You know what I'm saying? Part of me says, what happens if we don't do that? You know what I'm saying? We got the alcohol, we got the proper civilization to survive that. Like you were saying, Heru. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you scared about disease for, man? What are you scared? It's a clone of the first one, so it ain't even as strong. Everybody done told you. People ain't even like that, bro. They just got y'all scared.
You're scared, yeah. You just scared because watching news. You just letting them direct what you. That's
why I say. That's why I say they try to keep us doomed to the fear. You know what I mean? That's why we got to control the press. What we seeing, we hear. You did.
And so that's why I'm addressing the fear aspect of your life. You address the fear aspect of your life, and if it makes you uncomfortable to do the thing that you need to do that uncomfortable shit, because it takes next level. Yo, don't nobody come here on this planet, you know what I'm saying, for real. I mean, they cloning niggas, but nobody come here naturally without friction of dick and sexual intercourse. It's friction, trauma. It's breaking somebody else's a physical plane and dropping something off. And it's a fight for that sperm to get to the egg, you know what I'm saying? And then trauma all the way through. It's a beautiful thing, though. It's a beautiful trauma. See, we look at labor. Beautiful. The baby coming out. The woman's got to go through what she got to go through. The man has got to go through when he's a proper man and he's there and he's handling his business with the woman that he impregnated. You know what I'm saying? When he's handling, there's something he go through, too. It's a joint situation. There's a trauma that they go through. That when they face it internally for themselves and face it together, they create that third understanding. That knowledge, bang with that wisdom, and they come together. You know what I'm saying? They create an understanding.
That understanding, Sean D.
Cultivated freedom into your true power of equal to God. And once you're there, ability to build and destroy anything around you, and
born that cycle.
Or you destroy something, you're borning something else, and you create a new cipher no matter which way you go, whether it's positive or negative. It's the same.
Cycle complete either way.
So the strength is the thing that you need on the pole of fear and complete knowledge, because you have faith, you have, you know what I mean, then you have knowing. So on the pole, fear is on one end, the knowledge is on the other. Those with complete knowledge of self and knowledge of the universe have absolutely no fear of it. You know what I'm saying? They take what we call fear as, those are warning signs, like the yellow signs when you're driving. And they take that, you know what I'm saying, and they use strength to pull themselves from one end of the negative fear, positive end of the pole called knowledge. And this is every time you get on this show, every time you come to this show, every time you talking to my brother King Heru or my god brother right there, Kentext, or any of us, what you gonna get is that walking you off of that, walk up that pole into the knowledge of yourself, the knowledge that you can do this, the knowledge that this shit ain't over till we win. See, this
exactly. That's what they failed to realize. Like, this shit is not. Why you think it ain't nothing ending yet? It can't shit end until we ready to win this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So get ready to win. If you're either ready to win or not. If you're not, then you're gonna have to just back the fuck off. It's only a certain number. You know what I'm saying? We trying to change the number, but it's only a certain number anyway. So, you know what I mean? Talk from my leaders and my elders. You know what I'm saying? I can't, like I said, like Harriet told me, we can't reach back for everybody, but we know that. So you're gonna be ready to motherfucking get your Silverback on. You know what I'm saying? Get your word out and get up out here, or you gonna fucking be drowning somewhere.
Hey God, I'm on.
You better hope we can loop around. You better hope we can get a ship and loop around for your ass.
Fact. Gorilla grind. I'm on my gorilla grind. Meaning
word up.
Like, Heru, where you going? I gotta go back one more time just to check for these stupid mother.
Come now, you come now. Forever catch this piece. You know what I'm saying?
For real, man. And it's now or the ending, baby. It's now or the ending, man.
Peace,
you know what I mean?
Peace power means peace. Power refined, and what you do with that power make you evil or divine. Now, this is my piece that I'm telling you. I will bust your ass for my people.
Yes, exactly.
It don't matter who you are. It don't really matter who you are. And I come from half of my family is house niggers. Admittedly, like yo, don't around me. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? Don't play that. Well, I don't have small talk. There is none of that. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm being nice with you, it's because I'm working on my own spiritual situation. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But when it's time to bust, as my karma is clean, I am armed with my karma because I know what I did, what I needed to do, and it was time for it.
That's right. And there's nothing to regret because everything was meant to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Look, in order for you to be a good teacher or a good reacher, you have to be a good warrior. Period. Right. You have to have heart. You have to have the strength to be able to weather the storm. You can't be no pussyfooting. Can't be no soft cooning. Can't be none of that. Got to be raw and in they face. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Gotta have a heart. Gotta have a heart, man, to bring forth what you got to bring forth. Because, you know what I mean, if you soft, you ain't even gonna exist in these days and time, man. You know what I mean? You gonna wind up with a dress on somewhere. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas rather put the dress on. Yeah.
Rappers.
What I'm saying, when I be on things like Instagrams and things like that, you know, a lot of the brothers that is rappers and things like that, they don't get no feedback on nothing, no music, because you can't really play no music like that. But they don't. So what they do is they create these characters, you know what I mean, and they start putting on dresses and making memes, and you know what I mean. This is where they got the black man mind at right now, because he's so feared to not get the bag, so he'd do anything to keep his name relevant. You know what I mean? Soon niggas is gonna be twerking like the girlies be doing on the joint.
They said on Meg Thee Stallion's joint, you gotta watch closely. They said those was men in there twerking.
Oh yeah, I know that, cause she moving with a demon. She got a whole demon spirit behind her. She might not even be the demon like that for real. It's just the fact that she want the bag, so they're gonna do anything for the bag. They'll turn a good person into a bad person. Just because they focus on that bag. You know what I mean?
R.L. Cyrus, I don't know what that my boy who had dropped that song, I'll give you the world, you know, baby girl, you just gotta be worth it. He said it on the you can pull up an interview he put up. He said, y'all don't know nothing about this. Y'all don't know nothing about this music industry. No, he said, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, y'all think I just dropped one just for, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to. He was like, he seen what was going on and what it was about. He said, nah, not me. And it's only a few, only a few silverbacks that's able to do that. They need that bag. They get you. You know what I mean? The followers. You know what I mean? The
all of that.
The fake link. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, everybody ain't wearing no ice. Everybody ain't got no ice on. You want to know how I know?
Nah.
And if they is, then it's definitely still blood diamonds, because we ain't got no goddamn diamond filled in over here in the States. Y'all should do, but the motherland do. You know what I'm saying? In another spot. So where y'all think all this coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like, all this food over there, they still putting in your face and putting in their face. It's still fooling with.
Just to get right now, those diamonds is coming from India. Some of those diamonds is coming from India, but some of those diamonds in India is coming from Africa. You mean, because India cleans it and creates a lot of them diamonds. So, you know what I mean? You still got to watch what you're doing and watch where you coming from with it. You know what I mean? And shit, nigga, get on the plane, go to Africa. Go get it from Africa.
Go get your own shit. Bring it home.
If you can do that, go do that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Brothers, we so past. 2 hours that we have on
Okay,
here
word.
every
Oh, word, we did.
night.
Oh,
That's good. That's good. That means we got it in. So
But-
they got, you know,
Yeah, man.
Definitely. And then I be on here all night. You know how it is. I know y'all could be on here all night. But
You already
truthfully,
know.
You know, it's so we're gonna end off right with y'all giving your information. Shout out to Nick 9. Nick 9 working. He was supposed to be on here. Nick 9 is Kentext brother.
Yeah. That's my baby brother right there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So
I got another brother that's in between both of us. So
yeah.
I call him my baby brother. I got another little brother though. You know what I'm saying? So it is.
Zito, you in the
Yeah, he get busy too. A lost so long.
Yeah. I'm about to post it up. Thanks.
Yeah, lost so long. Yeah, we here.
So what I wanted y'all to do to end this off, right, is give your information, you know what I mean, how they can get in touch with y'all. Make sure that y'all reach out to my brothers and pay attention because this is part of this wave. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. We got the Vengeance coming. You don't even understand what the Vengeance is going to do to you, but Vengeance is coming.
We the real adventures.
Sean D.
Yeah.
Sean D.
Y'all heard that shit. Y'all watching the Marvel. Goddamn, we're gonna show y'all some real,
Word up.
He here to bring it to you.
Soul for real.
It here, you know it now. I'm the hard correspondent, Sun DA GR8. Cash app is $STGR8. $STGR8, $STGR8, $STG, the letter R, the number 8. Bless her God. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
See me with us something, because you throw me, give me your loot, watch what I do with it. And it ain't gonna be
man.
But that ain't what I'm
ain't gonna be buying no bunkie with it.
No, sir. Not do that.
No.
Respect them. But so I'm gonna start out with King Heru. Let them know what it is, where to get in touch with you, and where your show's at, and Kentext with your information, and then we're gonna have some more banging videos, banging songs coming through you, brought to you by Do the Knowledge Radio and Knowledge Born Allah.
Shout out. Enough respect.
Loud for y'all, and I'm gonna put it in the chat for y'all so y'all can get it. But y'all know what it is. It's King Heru Uyuzi of the Uyuzi tribe out of New Jersey. You already know that means black. King Heru Uyuzi of the GR8-The podcast on IG, YouTube, I believe Google, and a couple more things when y'all be seen marketing. My cousins in the chat. You could type it in for them, but that's the GR8-The podcast, spelled just like that, on IG Live Sundays at 8:00. Every Sunday at 8. You'll catch your boys on there. If you don't catch the show, you can go to the GR8-The podcast YouTube page, and you can watch all the every episode we have put up so far. And IG is King Heru Uyuzi, the name you see right here. You can go on IG. And holler at your boy, man. Any questions, anytime y'all want to build, y'all want to get up, you just, reach out. I'm there.
All right. Yeah, man. Kentext, man. This Kentext right here, the God of Farm. All you got to do is just type in KENTEXT. 7 letters, 1 word. That's KEN, like the name Ken, and like a text message. Put it all together in one. 7 letters, 1 word. KENTEXT. Put that in your search box, and you can go to my Instagram, my Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And my YouTube is Megalogic Ink Box. So all you got to do really is just put Kentext in the YouTube search, and Megalogic Ink Box will pop up because all my videos and everything is right there. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel and all that. You know what I'm saying? So we can keep these things going, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I don't got no underscores or nothing. It's just 7 letters, 1 word. You understand?
God. Yes, sir.
Word out.
My people, listen, I love y'all for tuning in, for chiming in, you know what I'm saying, for listening to my brothers build and bring their expression. I'm a motivation for myself. This is folk hop music, fix our living kingdom and heal our people. And I'm here to let y'all know that we're gonna be here next Ujima, and it's gonna be my born day, actual, the 26th.
You dig?
Born day.
I'm
gonna be on. I do speaking with brother Blue Pill and the brother Thunny Brown. You know what I'm saying? And we might have a couple other special guests. I've been looking to get Nick 9 on here so we can figure it out. He's gonna be on here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna come through with a little bit of sounds. But on the real, if you don't make this, John, I want to see y'all 29th of January at Pal's Lounge. PAL Podcast Lounge. That's 254 Auburn Ave. Right there around the corner, right down the street from Martin Luther King birthplace. Situation.
Word.
We right over there. We right down in Atlanta. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be rocking. But don't forget about the 19th of February over at Unity Cafe in the West End, Evans Street. I think it's 640 Evans Street. Unity Cafe. We're gonna be there from 8:30 to 12. We're gonna be at Lounge from 9 to 2. Come on, y'all. Come on through. Hey, and it's free to get in to my B-Day party. But we are and make a collection because it's costing me to do it. But it's free. Exactly. So, you know what I mean? I done gave you something. Then give a little something back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna sacrifice, you know what I mean? Just give me a little something. Put a little something in there because I got to pay these people who are coming in to rock, you know what I mean, for my B-Day, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Rock it out. Look out for us. Come through and make sure you see what it is that we doing. Shout out to my peoples. And yo, we about to get into the last of the sounds. And you know what I mean? And I'll see y'all week. Peace, power. We know what it is. Salute. Word to Biz. Russ Blade. Mama Biz. Oh no, Samuel Brown Jr. And of course, my big brother, the OG, the outlaw RBG, for real, General Malik Kalamte Zulu.
Peace to the family. Love.
Word up. Respect. We out. Hey.
I'm just trying to get my thoughts.
You scared to deal with these motherfuckers. You do not have no heart in your chest. You's a bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga syndrome.
You see this got the iron and the sun hit both got ripped to shreds. Two bird, one stone for dead. Walk it off with your head chopped. I'm seeing it with cousin and Dolphin. She's too loud, turned down. No musicals, radio rock. Him another king slave on scene. No relations to me, so they not give a fuck about us. We are just poor people. Shake hands still. The land use resources, the pure evil get us. If you can, yes we can. One cut gon' beat you. Some say they want choke them. Some say they want shoot them. The alligator choke strap, yes what one bruise them. So me swamp the evil. We no agony but keep it discreet. Put hands and feet, stop brains to jelly in street.
Rain in the swamp, on cheese brain.
See it? You be out there.
No vaccine for me. Rain in the swamp, on cheese brain.
Yeah, man. See it? You be out there.
No vaccine for me.
Stop resisting. Yes, my friends, fight for your life or go quietly into the night from them. Shit here, nigga, not pretend. Black and Latin, Asian, or Caucasian. No matter the culture, is all on war for the whole damn nation. Genocide, take away your rights. This time, this nation coming persuasion so they can't put up no fight. Stop and frisk, or simply somebody copy this. So we out this bitch. What the fuck, man, on the call. Yo, we out this bitch, we making our own. Beat on the king, we taking it home. Speaking of home, I'm on the range when nigga get slain. Bullet to the brain for skill doesn't bloody. Why you feel no pain for riding the water? The drop is insane. The same we all look the same because of the main. Government treat us like we ain't have you in officer lane. Going in the industry gun bang. Won't stop till the brains hang. Mr. Anderson tell you man if it back up. We ain't have you in officer lane. Going in the industry gun bang. Won't stop till the brains hang. Mr. Anderson tell you man if it back up. We ain't have you in officer lane. Going in the industry gun bang. Won't stop till the brains hang. Mr. Anderson tell you man if it back up. We ain't have you in officer lane. Going in the industry gun bang. Won't stop till the brains hang. Mr. Anderson tell you man if it back up.
Let me see.
Next joint, know what I mean? You know, we just shout out to the queens and the princesses and the earths all over the universe. We call this beautifully sensual. You know what I'm saying? God Quan, Kentext. Yeah. All here with all the mommies. This one's for you. All the sisters, the queens, princesses, the earths, the moons, the planets, the wisdoms, yeah. Seriously, my brother, for the sisters. Planet Earth.
Took my breath the moment I saw you. Perfect face, perfect frame to embrace the soil. When plant seeds shine the power of God, let me walk with you and make it bond like Egypt bond. We probably a few. We can get into me and then into you. You gotta be digging my style, you can tell by the crew. I can't help it, my flavor got you feeling friendly, ready to touch. Give me your map and we can talk more than such. What up? You about to do the coolest thing that I ever sing. Fine, intelligent brown queen. Black pearl of the earth, you know what I mean. Fine, intelligent brown queen. The way you walk the hills, talking with the click clack bang. Fine,
dark skin, I see you, mama.
I get with you when my sergeant mental. Fine,
light skin, I see you.
There's so much soul in you. I love the way you dance and turn around in two. And wiggle all around and drop it down in two. Whatever you wanna do, baby, love, boogaloo or barbecue, what's on you or what you need to do. Stop playing games, we both grown to do. What grown people do, now let's let loose if you. Simultaneously pleasure to joy, hollis level between woman and man. Oh, take your time, there's no need to rush planning, just revolve in 1037 1/3. That's my word, I'll be right there when you need me. On the phone, talking sex talk, hot steam. Bringing the melons, take a bite at the peach. About the apple, got the banana, about starting to reach you fruitful. That's why I adore you. A holy moly matrimony, why I stay loaded. A love of mine, about the beautifulest thing that I ever sing. Fine, intelligent brown queen. Black and pearl, mama earth, you know what I mean. Fine,
come on, sisters.
The way you walk the hills, talking with the click, clack, bang.
Shout out to the Ethiopians.
Get with you when my sergeant mental. Fine, intelligent brown.
The Regans.
The foolish thing that I ever seen. Fine, intelligent brown queen. Black and pearl,
Jamaica, y'all chicks,
you know what I mean. Fine, intelligent brown queen. The way you walk the hills, talking with the click, clack, bang. Fine, intelligent brown queen. Can I get with you when my sergeant mental? Fine, intelligent.
Hit that hard. Keep going. Don't stop. Music going, but we still good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. All right, stop.
Right. You know what we do around here. We don't sit there. Righteousness is hard. But when it's time to go down and get dirty, we get dirty. Gorilla. Awesome. Yeah. Salute! There's a lead!
Come on, big dog. Lord, yes, I beat up on demons. Prepping for war for like 16 seasons. 3 rounds, but the first he retreated. He talking war like my hands ain't cleavers. Big guns, but that boy don't need them. Terrorize his team till he leave it. Decapitate, pop, give me a reason. Give me a reason, ain't talking real crazy, like they violent. I stay solid, been locked in the silence. I'ma beat that boy till he start crying. Got torture tactics, gon' feel like he dying. Dumb knuckles, boy, I ain't lying. Give him the money, gotta make sure he works. Understand, all my words don't gas me up, cause that shit get you cursed. I still love war, that's what I yearn. Put my hands on, that's the way that they learn. Strike, squeeze, that's the way that they squirm. Take a beating and I bend it. Monster eating blood and it's dripping. Wipe my mouth to attack till they listen. But that's my power, addicted to winning. Can't fuck with no goof. Tight with the words and the shit's never loose. Big dogs can't fuck with no truce. K9s will tear up your I don't see no competition. Yeah, I'm from up top. I stay spinning. Me, I ain't good with attention. But they know I got all the tools to be trending.
Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Free fall, activate, liberate, achieve it. I vibe so high, shit, I'm way above them heathens. Plus, that reaper season, about to be the reason you believe in the world we've been freeing. We bitten and bleeding, lusting and greeding, tripping over season, voicing semen. Fuck you so good, now you begging and pleading for them to take your freedom. We fight for life, take black what they thieving. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Black liberation, advance and development. Blade. Loose in the club, slicing demons. For the hell of it, take what we invent and represent malevolent. Hell no, we won't go. Sliding slippery slope down that devil old town pole. Popping pills just to cope. Doing dope like it's dope. Take your life, crush your hopes. Step back, I got him in my scope. Got him in my scope. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons.
So, y'all know they did what they did in Washington. You know they coming back there with guns. But before that's even happening, they attacking the black women right now. I ain't gonna let that happen. I know you ain't gonna let that happen. So we gotta figure out something. You know what I mean? Let's just take this time, talk about what it is that you think need to be done, and
Talking? There ain't no talking. What's to talk about, baby?
It's action then.
Thank you. Action and then we move. Let's move out.
Let me talk to you real quick outside.
Word?
Let me talk to you.
All right.
Yeah, we gonna handle that. We gonna figure that out right now.
All right.
But let's talk about that real quick.
Watch out there, two of them niggas is out there looking.
You know, that's what they always do. Always watching the nigga. Always.
You got them.
Yes.
Let's get recognition on everybody.
Roger that. Shit. We ain't got no choice. What we gonna do? Keep letting them abuse our women? We gotta take power. We gotta take stand.
POP, man. That's what we doing. Protect our people. No
question.
So how are we gonna do it? We gotta put it together. We can't just be sitting there, you know what I mean, talking. Everybody been talking and demonstrating. We ain't demonstrating.
Yes, sir. We got confirmation. Facial recognition is locked in. We're getting facial recognition on everyone.
You know, I've been on the phone with the brothers.
Right.
You know, so we gonna organize. We gonna structure, and we gonna go down there proper. You know?
No doubt.
No bullshit.
No doubt.
You can't have that.
Shit.
As long as my memory suffice, I've been engaged in fights of life, now addicted to the strife and spring, and I love it though like it's African singing, ringing drums in my skull, plugging that hole, draining my soul, reuniting self with a universal control, bare but physical structure, ready to rupture, atomic flutter, whenever I touch her, with each and every word I utter, disengage and muster strength from holy ancestral cluster, I'm taking the place of physical pain conduct, and I ain't never been a sucker. I already lost the knuckle introducing these punk bitches to buckle before me and my struggle became so entangled. I stepped from my mama's paternal circle, facing takes and keeping it true type trouble. My great escape, walk with my great escape, swing with her. Great escape, walk with my great escape, swing with her. My great escape, the great escape, walk with her. Swing with her, try to keep my grammar simple but lyrical complex. Steady on quest for next, bring the vortex. Eccentricity got personality, check. Do what I feel, I'ma give you self-respect. Get it true, prove facts I protect. Intellect, clearing distortion, fucking up your set. Come on, let every ear get pierced by fear, so savior. In all my these eyes I fit favor. My flavor, savor love for melanin major. You doing me wrong, that's like breaking the laws of nature. I'm creator's cure for sickness, disrupting karmatic tour, and I've been universal way before. Slip from my mama bird door to this all front of war. Need I say more, must, cause entertainment just one of the 9 whore. I clean a jerk to a door with the pimp ignore. That's expression, that's the beauty. Now extension is the duty to the last A. Who can't wait for my hotness on the yacht to create the great escape. Great escape. Walk with her. Swing with her. Walk with her. Swing with her. Walk with her. Swing with her. Liver, lover, fighter. Walk with her. Swing with her. I walk with a panther and swing with gorillas. I'm a liver, lover, fighter, healer. Walk out of the trances and sting when you feel us. We them holy hitters under the cover rewriting realness. Fool's hand. Great escape, great escape.
Sarah.
Yeah. Don't be with it. RBG no Gucci. 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 On the front line, scared to shoot. Red, black, green. Barbie on the scene. I address the vision, don't live in no dream. Too awoke to be a name brand fiend. No Prada, no Louis, no Gucci, no cream. Dynamite black, vanilla bean. Knockers on my feet, echo in my jeans. I'm around on my chest, oh yes, I'm clean. Outlaw all BGS, salute the regime. That's a Verona, come on it. My G Republic, I love it. I pay the bounty for King County, fever and great where I want it. That's a Verona, come on it. My G Republic, I love it. I play the bounty for King County, Beaver, great where I want it.
RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shoot. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. RBG no.
Lowercase nigga, I'm a cat. Look at me. I pulled up, bad chain smash. No social media, I get this type of hit check. Put my fist up and boys get the spasm. Rip lip, marathon, everlasting. Like my style, cause I make it look groovy. I was dying, I ain't gotta ride Gucci. I'm on the front line, turn this shit into a movie. Motivation, yeah, I get to it. I'm on the front line, yeah, we running them bullets. Dressing with knowledge, yeah, might spook you. Energy of pot, street war like a Zulu. Better not have Gucci when I come through. Better have red, black, green on them black berets. They'll pop from recruit you.
RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shoot. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shoot.
Whenever you see me, I'm rocking the best. Striving for greatness and Heru on my chest. Showing my pride, it's always some red, black, and green color scheme on top of my flesh. Got my sack from the guard. In other words, I got my back from the guard. Yeah, I buy black and yeah, I go hard. In case you didn't know, then God's the squad. RBG, that's so hard.
RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shoot. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shoot.
We gotta drop some black tactics.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not wearing no Louis, I'm not wearing no Fendi, I'm not wearing no Gucci, not at all. I ain't said this is fun. Get out.
Blue Lexus. RBG triple C. This is what I'm talking about right here. That's what hey, you see this? That's what I'm talking about. Walking garbage, red jacket, green, no Gucci, RBG. That's what I'm saying.
That's all about it.
Yo, what is this?